You can hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
I keep asking you that, man. You ain't never said nothing.
Nah, I saw you. I was
I
you
know you
got set
saw
up.
me. I saw you too. I was asking
Yeah,
you, could
set up.
you
Oh,
hear
you
me?
can see me when I was in here?
Yeah. That's why I kept asking you, could you hear me? You ain't never said nothing.
Oh, I ain't know. Mhm.
What you have to know?
And what you over there eating? Some of that good New Orleans food?
Vegan burger.
Oh damn. Y'all ain't cooked for the new year?
Man, my girl gonna do it when she get back.
Oh, so you about to eat again. This just a
No,
warm up.
no, I'm at home by myself. She
She went with the family.
she going to New York.
She in New York.
Uh-huh.
What she doing in New York?
Yeah, I don't know. Chilling, I guess, with her people.
Oh, she got family up there?
No, her cousin and one of the other people, they wind up going out there for the new year.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, they must have went to see the when New York got the Apple.
Yeah, the ball drop thing.
Yeah, they started that. Atlanta used to have the Peace Drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they messed it up, man, for Atlanta.
Uh,
What's good with you?
man, I'm chilling me.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot going on in your city, man.
Yeah, yeah, man. That young crazy though, bro. I keep
Why you
on
say
look,
that?
I keep looking at it on the you know what I'm saying on the news.
Right.
Man, I'm just looking at how the dude did that, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was asleep. I was at my mom's house, you know what I'm saying, and she was watching the news. I don't know what happened, but she was like, "Yeah, this dude did ran over some people with a truck," and I was like, "He ran over some people with a truck." And then you know how they have the people that was out there. They were saying, it was a guy that was out there. He was like, "Yeah, it was like a movie. People just start flying up in the air." And I was like, "What, man? Let me pull this stuff up real quick." So when I pulled it up, I was like, "Whoa, let me call my guys down in the city and see what's going on."
Yeah, man, it's wild. Like they saying it was a terrorist attack.
No, I had pulled it up. Let me see. It say it was an army veteran.
Yeah, but so they saying it was a terrorist attack. And,
Hold on, they ain't
but,
saying no terror. Hold on, let me see.
huh?
It said the FBI has identified the suspect accused of carrying out the attack as Shamsa Din Jabbar, 42, a U.S. citizen of Texas. Jabbar was driving a Ford pickup truck, which the FBI says appears to be rented, and they are working to confirm how he came into possession of the truck. They said an ISIS flag was located in the truck, and the FBI is working to determine if the suspect had associations or affiliations with the terrorist organization.
Right. So they saying that it's the FBI investigating it as a terrorist attack. But what
I'm
he
gonna tell
did, huh?
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Like, check it out. This like they say like a lone wolf.
Yeah.
MK Ultra, where they can take control over your mind, like the Manchurian Candidate. You ever seen that movie, The Manchurian Candidate?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
But like MK Ultra, bro, like we don't know these people. Just like the dude shot at Trump a couple months ago. Or whatever. I'm talking about after this. This was like the second shooting, right? 'Cause remember the first one with his ear, and then
Uh
it was
huh.
another dude that was loading up a gun in front of the White House. You see what I'm saying? How these
Uh huh.
people just, I'm gonna wake up today and put on full body armor, and I'm gonna go off some people.
It's possible. Some people do.
What I'm saying, you don't think, like I said, he was an army veteran. So man, you know hypnosis,
That can be, but PTSD can do the same thing.
but that's what I'm saying. So I guess as they do more research on the dude, I don't know. It don't say nothing that he had family or what could drive a person to just jump in the truck. And then you see how it could have just how we got the ISIS flag.
Right,
All
that's
of a
what they
sudden,
gonna
the
do.
flag
They
is
gonna,
planted inside the truck. You see what that's the part that kind of throw me off a little bit. You feel me?
yeah, it can be no telling, man. It be like it can be on the movie. They can have somebody somewhere can have his whole family hostage.
That's true.
Tell him if he don't do this, then they gonna do this. And, no
Yeah,
telling
that's
what
true.
no telling what the logistics of it is. But for the most part, what he did, man, was like he so Canal Street just said Canal Street gonna run like coming from New Orleans to Georgia.
Facts.
That's one side. The other side is coming from Georgia to New Orleans.
Correct.
So if he coming from New Orleans to Georgia, if he make a left turn right here,
Right.
then he run dead into the police. So he was coming up. He coming from
He
Georgia.
know where the police was at?
Yeah, he can see him. But he coming from Georgia to New Orleans. So when he get right there, he see the police at Bourbon and Canal. The police blocking off Bourbon, so no cars can't get down Bourbon.
Correct.
He coming up Canal. He make the illegal turn over the sidewalk in front of the police and get through. So now they got number of people in the street walking. He hitting all them people as he is going. You know what I'm saying?
So he was intentionally trying to hit the people, or he was trying to get away from the police?
The police wasn't chasing him. He was just like a regular dude riding in a regular truck going down a regular street. So going down Canal Street, they got cars going down Canal Street.
Right.
He going down Canal Street regularly, like everybody else doing. He not
okay.
killing.
So then what happened next? You think?
They got a police barricade that block off Bourbon Street. Bourbon Street and Canal. Bourbon Street running to Canal Street like a T. Like the top.
Okay, I got you. Like this canal, this Bourbon straight ahead.
Right.
Bourbon going this way, and right up ahead it might be a stop sign. You can go right or left. That's Canal.
Right, that's Canal.
Okay,
So he coming
so
up.
What was blocked out? All the people was on Canal?
No, all the people on Bourbon.
What street he was on?
He on Canal. He coming up Canal Street. All the people.
Okay, so he coming from the right. Like let's say
he coming from
Georgia. Left, that'll be on Bourbon.
He coming from Georgia to New Orleans. That's the way he coming down Canal Street, though. Just say I-10 is Canal Street.
Okay, I got you. I understand.
You see what I'm saying? So when he make a left, when he get to just say Alabama, right?
Right.
When he get to Alabama and I-10, all the people on Alabama.
Right.
So they got a police car parked on Canal that's blocking off Bourbon.
Correct. So he can't turn on Bourbon.
So no cars can't turn on Bourbon because these are all pedestrians.
That makes sense.
The police car right there with the police sitting inside of it.
Right.
He passed the police up and didn't make a...
he passed the police like regular.
Right, like regular, so nobody paying attention to him.
Correct.
He passed as soon as like the back door of his truck got past the front door of the police car, he made a quick right turn in front of the police and went down Bourbon.
Oh, so then he probably knocked the barricade out the way.
Yeah, it wasn't no barricade because it's the police.
You know the little metal things they be having.
But that's not there because it's only to stop cars. That's to stop people.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The police
cars is that concrete one, the cement one.
Right, but the police car itself sitting there, taking place at a barricade. You see what I'm saying? The police car is the barricade.
So once he probably made that left or made that right on damn Bourbon, and people probably standing out there celebrating,
Right. So he wide open. He going through there hitting people, dragging people, running over people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they had a crane.
Crazy.
They was working on. They doing construction work right there. So they had a crane that was right there. So he wound up hitting the crane, and that's how he crashed the car. And when he jumped out with the vest on and everything, with the AR-15, and the people put him down.
Damn. Oh, you say he jumped out with an AR-15?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Shit, I don't know what he thought he was gonna do when he saw. But then AR, that's semi-automatic, right?
Yeah, but he wasn't worried about that. Apparently, he knew what his fate was gonna be.
That's what I'm saying. Because if you imagine this, police got pistols, handguns. So he pulled out a semi-automatic. He must then start shooting right away, or did he start shooting right away?
I don't know, but at the end of the day, they shooting just because of what he did in the court.
Yeah, they were shooting. So it didn't matter if he jumped out with a gun or not.
No, I'm just saying they already running to the court, guns drawn. He got to get out.
Yeah, to pull out his shit.
Yeah, and he got a machine gun, so he got to pull out. Once he pull out, he already dazed up for what he hit. He ain't got time for all that.
But I was thinking, like I said, it's funny, you know, because I like, number one, you from the city and you know what's going on. That's number one. But number two, in your field of work, you deal with mental health. So what you think going on here, man? PTSD?
Could be.
I say MK. My heart telling me MK Ultra, man, because it's too much lone wolf. You know, people just going on missions, and they going on missions by themselves.
But man, that's what terrorists do. You believe you on a mission for a higher cause.
Oh yeah, fact, that makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? You believe you on a mission for a higher cause. It's a purpose in you doing this. Your number just called to go do whatever you're gonna do.
And something else I thought about too. Like, you know, like we got see how they brought all these people from different countries and nationalities in the city, or in the country. So ain't no telling. You feel me? All you gotta do is ring a bell or hit a button, and that just awaken. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll alert the people. Okay, it's time to go to work. So then they start attacking the Americans.
Yeah, that possibly could.
We talked, not me and you, but me and one of my people, we talked about that about a year ago, bro. And we were just saying, it's like, because they call them sleeper cells.
Right.
Sleeper cells. So when it's time to awaken, they already know the mission.
That's what I'm saying. You already know your mission. You programmed. So when your phone ring and it's dimming, it's your time.
It's time to go.
You already prepared for it. You know that this is what you come to do.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? This is what you do. But that's just how it go, bro. That's the program.
Crazy, bro.
That's the program, man. It can be programmed like that. That's very much true.
Damn. And then like you said, shit. I guess a couple more days, Trump will be in office, so he's saying he about to get rid of some people.
America about to be great again.
But then you gotta ask yourself the question: when was America ever great?
See, I remember when it was great.
We'll talk about it. Let's talk about it.
When the money was flowing, when people was happy, when they was having a good time, when people weren't worrying about no car riding up Canal Street, busting the right and killing 10 people and injuring 35 others. We wasn't worrying about all that type of stuff happening.
Oh, I'm saying, you said, like when people always been on bourbon and going to,
what I said was
New Year's celebration.
What I said was we didn't have to worry about nobody running a car down Bourbon Street, killing all them people. We ain't had to worry about getting on the plane and somebody finna go blow it up.
Yeah, facts. But you gotta think, what you talking? What's that night?
I remember a time when money was flowing, when people was happy. They had what they had. I remember a time when money wasn't hard to get, when people was able to buy bread. And not have to decide where they gonna buy bread or pay their rent.
I went to the store yesterday. A carton of eggs was like $4.
Yeah, right. So what you telling me is, remember a time when America was great. You remember it too, then.
Yeah, facts. That's true.
You just getting cut off by the foolishness and letting the media control what's in your head, and you ain't thinking outside the box. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's when America was great again. At times like that, you ain't had to worry about your 13-year-old daughter running out here talking about her booty hole brown. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah, we had to worry about that.
that's crazy, bro. You
But you
sure know.
did,
Hey,
but
you
not
sure know what to say, boy.
you did. So at the end of the day, like that's what I'm trying to. That's what I want to see. That's what I believe in. That's what I'm looking at. How America was great. 'Cause right now, but it ain't nothing good about right now. What's happening is going down. You on
Man,
edge all day, every day. Them people went out there to celebrate New Year's, man.
facts.
To bring in their
Didn't even know if they were gonna make it back.
to bring in their New Year. Now they probably heard about all the violence in New Orleans with the shooting and killings and all this stuff, But all right, if they're not from down here, but they went out there to have themselves a good time, man, and bring in the New Year and have fun, not
Right.
to get ran over by no car and get killed.
Well, nah, them people trying to get back to, go out, like you said, go out, have a good time, get back to the house, cook that, chill with their family, loved ones. But then, like you said, it's the climate that we in right now, the culture, the environment.
Mm. Yeah, man, that ain't the only way. Are you looking at it from your angle? Are you looking at it from your angle as far as some mind control stuff? That's been happening.
Are
They've
you
been,
saying the programming of like society
yeah, that
as a
been happening.
whole?
Let's look at it right now. Look how society is right now. Everybody programmed. Social
Yeah,
media got you programmed.
facts. Just like the shirt.
You see what I'm saying?
Social media got these folks forgetting who they are in real life.
But that's not true though,
Why you say that?
because most people
And I
didn't
know
know.
whatever you eating, you got me hungry.
Listen,
Yeah, I'm hungry.
most people didn't know who they was before social media.
Oh wow! So I got to go back and cry. That gonna be the part two shirts.
You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
if you ain't know who you was before social media ain't make you forget who you was.
Right.
It made you feel like you found yourself
You never knew who you was in the beginning.
in the beginning. So how you gonna if the blind can lead the blind, then that'd be a hell of a thing, but that can't happen.
But if you think about it, the blind is leading the blind.
No, it ain't.
Huh?
Because the ones that's in control of it, they ain't blind. They know exactly what they doing. They know exactly what's going on. So the blind
I was
ain't
saying
getting it.
like, no, I was thinking like, you ever did something or thought of something and you did it, you were doing it, but you were doing it unconsciously. So when I say the blind leading the blind,
See
that's what
that
I'm conveying.
that's why whatever whatever is not conscious becomes conscious.
Right.
So what I mean by that is if I don't know who I am from the get-go, I'm following somebody, just say for instance social media, to find out who I am, right?
Right.
But social media is a controlled environment. That's something that was created in that lab that you talk about where mind control and all this take place at.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So those people know exactly what it's designed to do. They're not unconscious of it. You are. So they're the ones that's really leading, right?
That's true.
So
I was
it's
just
not,
like I was thinking like I wasn't always conscious of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I became aware of what was going on. You feel me?
of course. How else you thought you was born with it?
Nah. Well, nah. Why it had to be I guess like you said, it had to be awakened. I
You
had to be
came from
introduced to it.
you came from a certain hospital, went to a certain environment that programmed you into having been whoever you became. So in order for you to have any type of anything outside of what you've been programmed to do, you had to be awake and different. You had to have a different thought. You see what I'm saying? Have you been putting on your shoes right foot in at all your life, and you
Facts.
never tried to put your left foot in? That's just like I told a partner. I said, listen, bro, He telling me about, oh man, you don't eat meat and all this shit. You're gonna die anyway. You're gonna die of something. Oh, my grandma lived to be 200 years old and she ate all this shit.
Right.
I said, well, listen, bro, I'm not trying to convince you of the fact that eating pork or not eating like that is wrong or right. What I'm
Right.
saying is, you've been eating it all. How old are you? You're 40 something plus years old.
Facts.
Your grandma been eating it since she been eating it way before you. You live with her, so
Facts.
you've been eating it since you've been here. So it's safe to say, for at least if you 40, if he was 45, well he was 45. I'm saying at least I'm gonna give you 43 years of eating like that. You heard me?
Correct.
With never changing it. So whatever that way of, so you'd have done all type of stuff in your life, right?
Correct.
You'd have made all type of mistakes, all type of stuff happen in your life. So could it be that because of the way that you've been eating, been having you thinking a certain type of way? So now that certain
Oh, you
type
said,
of,
hold on, go slow. You said the foods. Well, that I think that is true too. Like, because like if you give a kid sugary food, candy, and stuff like that, they be all out of control. So you
so
think
we
that?
all,
Say it
so
again.
we know that sugar is a Schedule 2 narcotic. It's right up there with cocaine, right?
Schedule 2 narcotic is sugar.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Sugar and cocaine is categorized in the same category. It's
Wow.
just as addictive is cocaine. So the very first time your mama gave you that sugary snack that you talk about, she put you on a high.
Facts.
Altered your way of thinking. That's why you became so hype and shoot you gone. You feel what I'm saying? Same thing somebody do when they smoke crack. Same thing. You
Oh,
see what I'm
crack
saying?
tap, but crack tap into not the do crack tap into the Doberman? No, what crack tap into?
The same thing as the sugar, the same thing as sex, the same thing as
The
any other thing
Doberman?
that brings you pleasure. Weed, anything, any mind altering, mood altering substance, all taps into the same place.
Facts.
It all replaces that what you just described, dopamine, with a
But then they
craving.
got, like how you said a schedule two. And some they got uppers and downers. You see what I'm saying?
But they all have
The
either
same effect. I got you.
heroin, you just talking heroin or cocaine.
Alcohol, but alcohol, I guess
Al-
brown and
alcohol,
white, same
alcohol
thing.
in the class all by itself. Yeah, that's a whole nother
Yeah,
bracket.
because I was it was saying something about the liver, like it'd be
That's
attacking the
poison.
liver. Say it again.
The alcohol is straight poison. There ain't no, it's straight poison. That's just what it is.
So let me ask you this: if you not you, but I'm saying for the average person, they don't know it. They doing it they drinking unconsciously. If you say you just sat up here and said, "Man, alcohol, that's straight poison." So the average person that's drinking, they don't know they're drinking poison.
No, they don't know. You knew?
Nah, I was just having a
Right.
good time.
So why you asking did the average person? You forgetting that you was the average person?
Facts.
Don't try to get on there, man, and act like that. That's the thing. You live this same life, so you gotta realize one thing. I didn't know. I did a bunch of stuff that I didn't know what I was doing. I thought it was all good.
But you think that's why I asked, but that's why I said what I said earlier. I was doing it unconsciously.
Exactly. So we all done it unconscious. Who was there to teach us? Who told you you was around more people that thought alcohol was cool than you were than people that told you alcohol wasn't cool?
Fact. My environment. But I'm gonna tell you,
Exactly.
bro. When I started drinking. That was about 10th grade. I used to take one of my homeboys' uncle. I used to take him to go buy crack. So he'll pay me to take him. You know what I'm saying? But in order for me to take him, he had to give me gas money. I'm a hustler.
Right.
So on the way down, taking them, to pick up the package, shit, we drinking Heineken. You feel me? And we just kicking it. You dig?
Right.
So the Heineken was good to me.
Yeah, of
So
course.
That became my drink of choice.
Of course, whatever. Whether it was Miller Lite, whether it was Bush, whether it was whatever it
I
was.
never, but I said I ain't like none of those beers. Heineken was my drink of choice. Heineken, y'all gonna have to give me a sponsorship or something, man. But anyway, that was my drink of choice, bro.
So there's so many of them out there. Just pick your poison.
And smoking, and look, smoking weed. I think we started smoking weed, man. Trying out a joint. You feel me? Get, then the joints turn to blunts.
It all comes from the same program. So at the end of the day, it all affects the same part of your brain. All of it. No matter what it is, or how it made you feel, or how it made you think. It all did the one thing, and that was affect the same part of your brain that anything else affect. Deal with pleasure.
Well, let me ask you this. Well, would that be categorized like now? Like I think like I be getting excited when I go to the gym or something like that. I be hyped up.
Same thing.
But there ain't no drugs involved though.
But it don't matter. It still bring you pleasure.
Or let's say like we might play like the Cash 3 or the Cash 4 or something, and then you win. It's like an excitement. Like
same part of your brain, it's it out. Same part. Same part.
It's so just so let me ask you this. You think the good like see how we describe one in using drugs.
Listen, let me give you this here. Let's just make it clear and simple. You heard me?
Right.
There's only one part of your brain that deals with anything that has pleasure to it. There's only one part of your brain that deals with anything that bring you pain.
What part? What one is I forgot the prefrontal cortex. I mean, which one? What's it called?
You do that part on your own time. You do that. You do the study on your own time.
I got you.
I'm just showing you the process that is no separation in this thing. You see what I'm saying? You just got to understand that there's no separation in this thing. That, man, you know what? It is. If you can't do it, if you can't do that thing that causes you pleasure,
facts,
consciously on your own without anything that's mind altering or mood altering,
correct.
Control. If you need anything, whether it's weed, drink, pills, it don't matter. Then you're no longer in control. You might think you're in control, but you're not because your mind is altered. That means that you've been taken out of your natural state into another state. So that's another realm of thinking. You see what I'm saying?
And that was a question that we got somebody in the building. Gold Mouth, what's good?
How y'all doing? Peace, King. Peace, God. How y'all doing, man? I see everybody in the chat.
Man, we chilling.
I'm on my way home. I had to come click in real quick, man. Listen, I can't see the topic of discussion. What you got it?
Man, we really just building. That's my guy from New Orleans right there. So we were just chopping it up about mental health. You know what I'm saying? And what will make a person go and do, like, what's going on in New Orleans. The guy just ran over some people and killed 10, injured 35. It's the biggest news story that's going on. But we just sitting here trying to dissect how this stuff begins. You feel me? And we, I'm talking about how I used to use drugs and drink alcohol, and you feel me? See this dude right here, they saying he had PTSD. So he went, they
didn't say that that's what he had.
I mean, that's what he is. Facts. We're speaking facts, not allegedly.
But that's how things be, though, boy. It's a man. People, listen, bro. I got a partner. He just had a stroke. People found 2 tumors on his brain. Had to cut half his head open. Man, stress, bro. Stress, worry. The pressure of the world is putting people down and making people do stuff like that. You don't have to necessarily be no program or somebody, it's just a breakdown. It's a breakdown in mental health, bro. That's what's happening. It ain't about no money. If you're not preparing yourself to keep your mental straight, boy, listen, you could get $10 million and not even know you had $10 million.
Right. Absolutely. I agree.
You can
Hey, now with Goldmouth, he specializes in food, herbs, and different things of that nature.
so that's perfect what we were saying. Like we were saying, the stuff you've been eating for all them years, the sugar your parents gave you, the food they gave you, all that made you start thinking different.
Right.
All that made you start thinking a certain type of way. So like I told my partner, give it a try. Try to go 90 days without eating all that stuff. Try to go 90.
What did he say?
You might feel different. If you feel different, you might start thinking different. Some good stuff might start happening to you. Everything might change. Worst case scenario, everything gonna stay the same.
That's true.
You can always go back to get your a pork chop sandwich. Ain't going nowhere. You can always go back.
Nah, but listen, man. Sometimes, like if a person changed, let's say your partner, for instance, if he get through them 90 days, he might not want to go back.
Exactly. That's the whole point. But you know how hard it is for a person to try something new?
That's true.
I keep cutting the light off because I'm in the car. Listen, let me just camel back off of some of the things y'all been saying, right? I'm glad y'all speaking on mental health tonight because even though I'm an herbalist and I'm an herbalist and I believe in whole foods. I'm plant-based, right? But I'm a pigmentarian, and I'll explain that later because a lot of people ain't into it. But I'm a pigmentarian, I'm a plant-based pigmentarian. That's something a little different than a vegan because I learned that vegan is really overrated, right?
Right.
I have added an aspect to this empire that we're building. So now my empress, she is actually a certified life coach, and we have love light conversations. That's a part of our thing now with the whole foods, with how we eat, right?
Right.
Because y'all talking about mental health, and that's what she deal with. She a life coach. So if you dealing with mental health issues, if you dealing with bad credit, debt, all that, she do all of these different things, right? And Dre, I'm glad you brought me on. I want to thank you for bringing me on because
You got the police behind you, boy.
No, they turned off. They turned off.
You might need to pull over, family.
I'm out here live. Hey, listen, check this out. When I tell y'all, man, listen, this happened in my presence, right?
Right.
A lot of times, man, wasn't her checking my thinking. I probably would be in some mess, right?
Facts.
You need somebody to talk to every day that's either above your level or on your level. The reason if they on your level, they're iron sharper iron. Y'all can keep each other from self-destructing. We need that because we are in our relationships, in our workplace. Tell me you get work and you want to go off sometimes. You know, you come in there already under pressure.
Right.
So you need somebody to talk to. And if you don't know nothing about eating a handful of blueberries before you get to which will help you calm down, you know what I'm saying? That's a part of the mental health aspect as far as how you eat. You wanna eat you a handful of blueberries before you go to bed at night.
Right. I need to start eating blueberries. I ain't never just ate blueberries just fresh out of a bowl like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say, so if you're dealing with the mental, you want to eat all of those. Stay in the berry family so that you don't get depressed and all out of shape. Ashwagandha, you want to have the ashwagandha, make that a part of your meal.
Yeah.
What it's called?
That's especially for men.
Ashwagandha.
Well, you know about that 360?
Yeah, I take it in the pill form.
Yeah.
You got Goldmouth, don't you got that in the pill form?
Milk Thizzle.
I got it. I put it in my. I have when I make my CMOS gel. So the ashwagandha is a part of my recipe with the sea moss gel that I have to offer for any. I have one. Watch this. I constructed one with ashwagandha and turmeric because I'm working out. So I want to keep the muscles from being so sore. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Plus, also it helped build muscle. Believe it or not. Oh yeah, he got it. You got him.
Was it?
Hey, well, hold on. Put it back up on 360. Let me
We
see.
ain't doing no free promotion. We
All
ain't doing
right.
no free promotion.
No, because I got some
Sneak
stuff
preview.
downstairs. I think it is milk thizzle, but I ain't even take it.
Yeah.
Made it to my crib. I'm finna go in the crib. I got some stuff to show you.
Milk thizzle.
I'm finna go in the crib.
Okay. Well, I need to get some of that, man.
Listen, man. Not only like I have the his and hers for the male and the female.
Facts.
All of that stuff there for your libido. Like for instance, watch this. You know how some guys we say be acting feminine at work or like a lot. We always say, yeah, I want to put that on females. It's because of how we eat. You know,
Correct.
so inside his in this, but it helps build your testosterone so that it'll keep you in that male presence, or what we'll call a masculine presence.
Right.
And then the hers tonic for the female, which help build her estrogen levels so that she stay feminine, so she don't fuss with the male so much. You know how females, you got a lot of females be at work thinking that they can whoop you when they get mad. You know, they want to argue and fuss like they, but we want to keep their estrogen up high, man, because most of the foods now is doing the total opposite for both male and female. When we eat, one of them is directly destroying the masculine presence, or what we would call the testosterone. And then for the female, with how she eat, she building too much testosterone, making her manly or want to argue and fight and think that she could beat the man. Not for all now. I'm not speaking for all, but just for some. So we want to keep that in mind. But I think that every last one of us need to have some type of coach in our life. And that's why I got to keep speaking on that life coach. If you a life coach, a psychiatrist, psychologist, somebody that you could talk to that could keep you tapped in with your mental space so that you don't go off. You know what I'm saying? You know, believe it or not, you can't even save money and do what you need to do if your mind ain't right.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You can't even do it.
I do life coaching, and I be needing somebody to go to, and
that's a fact.
And I be so burnt out. Like I just had to take away. It's my first video I did today in months because I felt like I was burnt out and I ain't had nowhere to go.
That's
Nobody
right.
recharge me, so I had to go away to recharge myself. You heard me? To get back doing what I know how to do to get me to this point.
So y'all think, let me ask you this. So y'all think, like, basically what y'all saying, like, even within the community, because as we started talking, we talked about the subconscious, being unconscious in your way of thinking. You think we got like a lot of mental health issues within our community based off of the trauma that we might have seen through our life growing up until now, all the stuff we seen in the news, social media, you know, the shootings, random shootings. They got the kids, they putting them on ADHD drugs. This might be something like you talking about the feminine energy. Who's to say it's something ain't in them pills, the ADHD pills, to make the kids more feminine? You feel me?
He just perfectly explained everything that you just said. We just said that the food, from the beginning. Your mama gave you that sugar. She gave you them pork chops. She gave you them McDonald's hamburgers. She gave you that Popeyes chicken. She gave you that Church's chicken because that's what they had. It was.
And you know what funny? All the stuff you just named, I don't eat none of that stuff no more, man.
You talking now because you're a different.
Oh yeah, right.
You just asked why the community the way it is. We
gotta say it.
Listen.
Joint, you said
this thing that he just spoke on, this mental health thing. This is a personal thing, bro. Like you have to be that person. You have to become that.
Lead by example.
Teach one.
Lead by example.
you can't look. You got it because all right. I don't do a lot of stuff no more. But you know, I still go through so much other stuff.
Damn,
That
man, I'm
Right.
going in the house.
the stuff that I go through now is just as equivalent as the stuff I went through back then, and I know better.
Correct.
I just know now how to not let it get to me because I know the worst thing you can do is lose your mental. You
Once
lose
you lose
the
your mental,
mental,
everything else, that like you said, the mind control the body. So you lose
it's
your
over.
mind, it's a
Game
wrap.
over. Game is over.
It's
You
over,
lose the
right?
mental, game is over, man. So and
What's that
everybody,
right there?
when we
Y'all see
talk
that right
about
there?
when we
Gold
talk
mouth. What's
about
that?
Hey, that's a soap right there I sell. Listen, you know the skin is that's the epicenter. You know your skin is the biggest protector of everything, the body, right?
everything, yes,
Right.
it is the
So
biggest receptor.
this soap right here, Raging Lion, this here help build a libido. You can
So,
wash this, Dre.
hey man, I'm gonna need look once we get off this live, check it out. I'm gonna
Yep.
you gotta put me a little care package together. And I'm just gonna cash app you that. Get that to me, man. I
Straight
want
like that.
all
And
the
get what?
products.
Hey, listen, and I don't want you to do. I want you to come on. I want you to come on your platform, and I want you to be. I want you to be absolutely honest with me. After you use the soap, right?
Yeah, I gotta use, but then you said you had some other stuff too. You said you had gave some stuff to your dad.
Man, check this out. I'm finna go in the house real quick so I can. I'm finna walk in.
Man,
Can I go out and come back in real quick?
Yeah, you can come back.
Hold on. I'm gonna go out and I'm
yeah,
gonna come back in. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Yeah, come back in. Do what you gotta do.
All right.
yeah, man. I don't like for real. I don't take a bath. I take a bath with sea moss soap. I take a bath with all natural, so I don't brush my teeth. I brush my teeth with all natural toothpaste that has no fluoride in it. All of that stuff, dog. I don't put that stuff in my body. You heard me? The only thing I put in my body that I got a problem with that I got to stop is that weed. That's it.
And you
That
can't
weed.
stop there, huh?
That weed, dog. And guess what? I only be smoking it because I be for no reason. I can't even give you a good reason why. I used to ask people why you smoke cigarettes, and they couldn't give me a reason. I was like, man, I ain't never smoking no cigarette. That don't make no sense. At this point, I can't even tell you why I smoke it.
Damn,
I guess
that's crazy.
I'm just used to being high. So when I'm not high, I don't feel right. You heard me?
My thing, a contributing factor how I stopped really smoking, like based on work. You got tired of having to get the piss. You gotta take a drug test. So I
Yeah.
got to maneuver to go get some clean piss, and everybody around me was smoking. You feel me? So I'm like, man, it's like I was damn near forced to do it. I mean, but cats still smoke now, but I lost my desire for it.
Yeah, that's how I tell you, man. Yeah, but I try to. So when I smoke the weed make me have the munchies at nighttime, and that's where the
Right.
chip. And I don't eat nothing else, so that's where the chips and stuff come in at. You dig?
Snacking.
Yeah, so
But I'm
that's
saying, don't they when Gold Mile come back, I'm gonna ask him. But don't they have like more healthy snacks for you?
man. You can't eat no healthy snacks on no weed, man. Come on, bro. That defeat the whole purpose. You hear me? How you gonna go? You gonna go get a
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When we were young, man, and y'all gonna have to give me some money because I'm shouting out these names of these brands, man. But we used to love them Twinkies, boy.
man? But I'm saying yo, you can't eat no. You can't eat
Healthy joint.
no plant based Snicker bar, and you on weed. That don't make no sense. That's not gonna give you what you looking for.
Oh, because you want the rush.
Yeah, you want that sweet taste. You want that sugar. You don't want nothing healthy.
That's crazy.
Man, on the
So what you think? It'll be a balance between the food or the actual snacks? You rather eat more food, healthy, and then you sneak around and eat the snacks when you get the munchies.
it's all the same. Like we talked about. It's basically no right or wrong in it because the snacks doing me the same thing the bad food would do me.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? So
Then you gotta think you running the risk, like diabetes in the community.
But the good thing, I don't eat it like that. You heard me?
So that's good.
So to catch
Oh well, let me
diabetes,
ask you this: what about like fruits, watermelon,
I
oranges?
eat all that.
Nick,
I eat all that. All that's cool. All that's good. Eat
You
all
don't like
that.
you don't like that more than the chips?
Nope. I eat that daily. That's all. That's my meals.
Hey,
Fruit.
I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I don't eat. I be on them chips too. I be feeling like when I get out of work or something, and I might be tired. But like, man, let me grab a bag of chips, and I feel like it wake me up.
On the run. That's what. For real. I be on
Yeah.
the run. So now I be on the run. So that be my grab, run in the store, get a bag of chips, bam, do
That's
something.
how that's how I be.
That's all. That's the only reason I do it.
Cause you on the run, just want a good snack real quick, get a little dopamine rush.
Right. So fruits and vegetables is my food. That ain't no snack to me. You heard me?
Right. Oh,
'Cause
that's
I
yeah,
eat.
because you used to eating that anyway. That's like your regular, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's my regular thing. I eat that anyway.
That makes sense.
So I gotta eat the stuff that's that I'm missing. You see what I'm
And then a
saying?
lot of people like I think who that was? I think it was 3000 was saying at one point in time he was a diehard vegan, but then he kind of switched out and gradually went back to eating the meat with the protein. You know what I'm saying?
I
Why
be
you think
feeling
people do that?
cause you get burnt out. Like you don't get as much protein that you would get if you. But then it depends on what you eat. Cause eating like that requires education. You see what I'm saying? You gotta learn what to eat, what not to eat, what got protein in it, what don't have protein in it, what's what. You gotta learn it. You gotta study it.
Yeah, when
Like,
Goldmouth come back, I'm gonna ask him something. It's like how women, like they like how women putting the perms in their hair and things,
yeah.
but that could cause like reactions in their body.
It causes cancer as well. It's brain tumors and everything
But
else.
that's what I'm saying. So that like when I be saying like are women going back natural? I like that.
I see more. You said it going back natural?
No, I said we know what the perm and all the chemicals and stuff is doing to whether, like you said, their hair or
Right.
within their bodies. You know what I'm saying? Versus outside of what they eating. But if a lot of our women would start back going natural, that's what I'm saying.
See, there you go with that hopeful thinking again. Boy, them girls ain't doing that, man. Some of them will.
I know a couple girls that's
Yeah, a
going
lot
natural.
of them will, but there's more of them that won't than those that will, because
Social programming.
that comes back with having knowledge of self. That comes back
Thanks.
to knowing who you are. You see what I'm saying? So if you never re-educate yourself, like I tell my partner, if you never stop doing it, how you gonna know that what this is beneficial or not to you?
That's true.
You can't. Give it a
I,
try.
you
So
think he gonna try it? Or
no,
you
he ain't gonna try. Okay, his brain won't allow him to try. He's too closed minded. And what that conversation did for me is made me realize that you know what? That's why you can't save the community. That's why you can't cast your pearls among swine. He just don't get it. You see what I'm saying? His brain won't allow him to conceive that thought. It's not time yet. Maybe he get it later on, but that's not for me to decide.
right.
I just stopped having a conversation with him. Now we gonna talk about beef and you know what, bro? How that pork chop sandwich was for you. Tastes good. You see what I'm saying? Because on the
Yeah.
hamburger and on the pork chop sandwich, all they gonna do is flood it with a bunch of vegetables.
And I remember a time where shit, I used to love them pork chops.
So on that pork chop, how many people you see just gonna grab it? You know, that pork chop you'll do it, but like a beef burger, you can't just grab that beef burger and just start eating it.
Hold on, the beef burger, the good burger, right?
Yeah, I'm just
I
saying
love
you.
beef burgers.
All right, you don't grab that beef burger and just start eating them just the meat. What you do?
You put it on some. You put it on some 2 buns, would be whole wheat buns.
Facts.
You put ketchup, which comes from a tomato. It's a vegetable. You put mustard. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you're gonna put, if you eat mayo, you're gonna put that processed mayo on there. That's the only thing gonna throw it off. But then you're gonna put lettuce, you're gonna put tomatoes, you're gonna put pickles, you're gonna put egg or all your vegetables right there to camouflage the taste of that beef burger. You can't eat that beef burger just straight like that. You need a fork.
I could eat it.
No, listen, what we're gonna go from, we're gonna deal with the reality and let's deal with it from the beginning.
Right.
You are not equipped to go out there. You need special made man tools. They put me in the jungle and put you in the forest and put me in there, right? You need all type of man-made utensils in order for you to eat. You need a pot. You need fire. You need grease. You need a fork.
Well, actually, I don't use. Well, go ahead, run it. It's cool.
You don't use what?
Grease.
What you use?
I put
Olive
mine
oil?
in the air fryer, or I might use, like, if I'm making.
All right,
eggs or
we're in the woods. We're in the woods. You don't have no air
Okay,
fryer.
all right, I got you. Run it back.
So, but again, you need a man-made object in order to eat. You need an air fryer.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
That
I
makes
can
sense.
go walk right outside and go to the tree and pick me something to eat and be good.
Right.
You can't do that. You see what I'm saying? Who's gonna survive the longest?
Hold on, back. Run it back. I lost somebody distracted me real quick.
If they put me and you in the woods, right? And we put us in the garden.
Right.
You need all type of man-made utensils in order for you to be able to eat.
So I'll be in the woods bougie.
I don't need all that. I can just go to the tree and pick my fruit and eat it just like that, and my body gonna be nourished and good. You gonna die out there, you heard me?
Right.
You gonna die mentally first. Your mental gonna mess you up first.
Because I ain't used to being in the woods, mosquitoes eat me up.
Not only that, it's not the food. You can't get past the taste. So your body gonna respond to how your mind thinks.
Mind thinking. Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So now
this is something I'm going through right now. This is a true story. I started about 5 days ago. I think me and Goldmile had talked about it. Whole milk. I'm no
whole
longer
milk.
drinking the
What's
whole
that?
milk.
What's whole milk?
The milk.
What's whole milk? What's the difference between whole milk and half a milk?
Well, oat milk. Hey,
I said, what's the difference between whole milk and half a milk?
Answer this question for him.
Talk to me.
That whole milk. Remember you was telling me about that whole milk?
What is that?
Puss.
I'm saying that's what I'm asking him. What's such thing as whole milk? What's the difference between whole milk and half a milk?
Puss.
That's what I'm saying. I'm learning about it now.
Yeah, all of that the same. All of it is
all of it. All of it cow
you know what I'm saying? You talking like a gallon of milk versus a half a gallon.
No, I'm talking about you say you go to the store and you pick up the milk that say whole milk.
A gallon.
No, a gallon of milk, they got the word whole on there. WHOL is whole milk.
Yes.
That's different from the word gallon.
Oh yeah, that's two different. The gallon is the weight.
Right. The brand of the milk is
it says whole milk.
A 2% milk. What's 2% milk difference from
when you dealing with whole milk, half milk, 2%, 3%?
Yeah.
All they saying is they adding a little more water to it.
That's all they say. That's all they say.
I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
It's the same pus. It's the same cow pus. Come out the same week.
Right. It's just like this. Look at it like this right here. If we was in the drug world, what that would be is they just put more cut.
Yeah.
Whole milk, that means ain't no cut on it.
Right. I'm a fool these niggas. Basically what they say, I'm a fool these niggas. I'm gonna put whole milk, half a milk, and 2% milk is the same milk.
That's the
money. I'm gonna charge more money for the one that got the most water in it. Yeah,
that's right.
Come on, man.
And guess what the crazy thing about it is? We're gonna talk about this one day. I'm gonna come on and we're gonna talk about tap water. So guess what? 3% milk probably worse than whole milk.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, because you gotta look at this here, right? When you're dealing with tap water, now you dealing with like they went through in Detroit. Now you got all these pharmaceutical drugs inside the tap water. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning what they done flushed down the toilet, what they done threw down the drain, all that stuff is being recycled back through the water. All of it don't come out. All you have to do is get you a real test kit so you can test the water and see what's in there. Look for your
Well,
heavy
how
metals.
many people test? You gotta think how many people testing the water.
Nobody.
Come on, man.
And then get what the crazy thing about it. I done heard people say this here. Shout out to my doctor, man, Dr. Inky. But I heard a lot of people say this, man, well, I don't drink water anyway. Guess what? You lying, man. Because guess what? If you drinking that beer after work, that's made with tap water. If you drinking that Powerade, that's tap water. We're gonna get into it though. That's one to grow on.
Right.
Right. See, that's why like I got off of I don't drink a lot of I used to be under the program of you need eight ounces of water a day. I operated under that program for a lot of years, drinking all this water until I realized that you don't need it.
But what's your one drink?
No, I'm
I
saying
drink a lot of water.
no, I don't drink a lot of water no more. Like
I do.
I mainly because I do like I don't be dehydrated like that because during watermelon season.
Okay, I got a question for you. You say you don't be dehydrated, right?
Nope.
How you know?
They come out in your urine, and your urine got different
Right,
colors.
because from the way I feel and all the stuff that I know I don't be dehydrated. It's just what I know. My body would tell me.
I'm glad you said it. This is a conversation we gotta have because
But this is what I do though. You gotta realize what I do. Throughout watermelon season,
When is that?
watermelon season, springtime.
So you talk this January now.
Yeah. I ain't
So-
say I don't drink no water. I say I don't drink 8 ounces of water a day like they tell you to do. So I might go 3-4 days without drinking no water.
I drink more than 8 ounces of water a day.
Yeah, I could go days without drinking no water. But I drank a fruit juice.
nah, you gotta get that water. See, this is the
Why?
I need water, man.
Wait,
I
why?
love water.
Why is the water? Explain to me why the water is so important.
To me, like for instance, like water, I feel like with my body, water be breaking down, stuff I ate. Cause it'll flush right on out.
No, that's just that same water that you put in you urinate out. So
I'm finna tell you why. I'm gonna give it to you in the simplest form I can give it to you in. It's just like your body, like a car, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Anytime a car running low on water, it run hot, right?
Yeah.
So your body, you know how many cells in your body?
Yeah.
Millions.
Millions, right? So
Right.
if your water running too low, those cells eventually will run hot, meaning they will dehydrate without you knowing. And then this is why a lot of us, especially us, because we melanated, we need water in order for the cells to absorb so that they function properly. You can't see them not functioning properly. It's only if, say for instance, if a virus comes into your body and you get sick. That's
Right.
why it has such a horrible toll on you, opposed to a person who's hydrated. You might not see it now. Like I say, you like a car run on low water until it run hot. But sometimes a car run hot, it will do what they call crack the head on it. If you know anything about mechanics, it'll crack the head. So the same thing with the body. If it run too low, say you've been running your car for a long time like that, from what you're saying, I ain't drunk no water in 4 days. That's a long time. And watch this. This is why I said, and at the same time, I don't want you to run the fruit juice, because that's the conversation we've got to have about fruit juice, beer, and all these different things. Whether it's Gatorade, I recommend that a person don't even drink Gatorade.
Yes, right. I agree with you. I agree with you on all
Right.
that stuff. That stuff. Yeah, but I'm saying so. Watermelon has the most. That's the best water filtration you can ever get, because it.
But let me ask you this. So when you say that though, so it sounds like to me. So you telling me you juicing your watermelon every day?
No, I ain't say every day. Nah,
Okay,
I do it. I do it throughout the whole watermelon season. Like,
But
so
like,
I basically drink a lot of fruit juice, no matter what. Like you talked about berries, eating a handful of berries. I eat my berries.
Mhm.
I'm like on the stuff that I don't put nothing in my no fluoride. Don't brush my teeth with toothpaste that
The
has
lady was
fluoride
talking
in it.
about. I was on the live earlier, and the lady was talking about that fluoride.
hold
I
on.
don't take a shower. I don't take a bath. I don't take a bath with soap that got animal based products in it. I use sea moss soap. I use all
What kind of
natural
soap you
soaps.
got?
Right now I'm
Man,
using
hey,
this.
see, you supposed to be my people. You ain't told me nothing about this.
This
I'm
one, but
still
you gotta
using
be.
Dove.
I'm this. Look, this the type of toothpaste and stuff I use.
Sea moss. Y'all never seen that before.
This is the type of toothpaste I use.
Okay, and guess what? I'm
I
glad you
never
said.
seen that before.
These the soaps. All sea moss soap, straight sea moss.
Hey, what was that soap you had? Gold Mount.
Hey, guess what? It's Raging Lion right here. But check this out. Not only that, I got all that. I have the sea moss soap. Um,
Hey, don't on your webs. You got on your website. You sell all these products, right?
all of them. I'm trying to show y'all something now, man.
Right there, even if they were functioning.
I gotta switch my whole. Y'all done woke me up.
Yeah, so I do more fruit juice, like, and cause the thing is, if my body is already 85% water, so that means my body produces its own water, right?
Right,
Any excess water that I put in my body, when the body is such intelligence to where it's not gonna take more than what it needs. Only thing it's gonna do with the extras is get rid of it. So your body not gonna say, okay, you know what? I need to store just using numbers, right?
right,
If the Bible said, hey, I mean not the Bible, if the body said, hey man, I can function of I need 85 gallons of water. That's maxed out. That's all I'm gonna accept is your gas tank only hold 85 gallons of gas. You can't put 86 gallons in it. What it's gonna
Right.
do? Run over, right?
right.
A water jug only holds 1 gallon of water. What happens if you put 5 gallons in it?
Yeah.
It's gonna
The
leak
body,
up.
the body operates the same way. It's not gonna let you overdo it. It's not gonna let you underdo
Oh
it.
yeah, like if you too much water intake.
It's
So
gonna only thing you're gonna do is keep going to the bathroom.
right.
Your urine gonna get clearer and clearer. You're not urine out nothing but water. The
Right.
excess water that you put in it.
So
Right,
basically what he's saying, Drake, is you don't never want too much of anything to hurt you. So basically what he's saying is this right here, and it's called edemic. When you drink too much water, right?
it's called a what?
Edemic. It's like drowning yourself.
Yeah, right. You know,
Yeah.
like when they torturing somebody, they'll try to, they tie them up or whatever, and then they keep trying to fill them up with water.
So when you you use an example, you said about the car overheating and cracking the heads, right?
Right,
Right.
We understand it. We know that that's a result of an action. We know that pressure is what cracked them heads.
Mm-hmm.
You see
So
what I'm
this is
saying?
how much
So
water does the body. So now the question will be, how much water does the body need a day?
right. So in order for you to, that's where your studies got to come in at. Now
So
how would you know when you at that limit or not?
watch this. Now, just as an adult, I could just speak from no matter if you 250 pounds to 150 pounds for a man, and a woman normally would be 120 something pounds. So let's just say this here: a man requires at least 42 ounces of water a day, and
So
then
that
we can say 37 if you're doing if you're eating right, right? If you're eating right. And what I mean by that is eating a lot of fruit or eating a lot of watery foods like cucumbers, your pineapples and things of that nature. That's where you'll see from drowning yourself. So with that being said, yes, you need to know the water intake. That's
all right.
mandatory.
So let me ask you a question. What if we take You take 1 glass of water. If I drink 1 glass of watermelon juice versus your 1 glass of water, who you think had the most water intake?
The watermelon.
Well,
And you
listen. No,
so
no,
for
no.
every 4 5 cups of water you drink, I drank it in 1 cup of watermelon.
No.
No,
No.
not at
I'll
all.
tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Why?
See, and this is the thing, right? When you're talking about the difference between water and watermelon, is all you're saying. Watermelon is what they consider as structured water, right?
To commit these acts.
So it ain't that you will be drinking more than me by drinking 1 glass of watermelon. It's just structured water. Let me show you something right here. See this right here? This is the baddest book on the planet, right?
Other people running away.
What book is that?
They're risking their own lives. And
Pigment is her beat machine.
Yeah, but look at the name of the book.
Kitchen chemistry.
Kitchen chemistry.
Where can you get that book from? What kind of book is
You
that?
have this book right here with you.
Say it again.
Every time you go to a grocery store, you should have this book with you right here. This book here gonna tell you everything you need to know. It's gonna tell you. Look right here. I'm telling y'all now. This is why this deal with just melons. I'm telling you what's in the melons, what's in the watermelon. I'm telling you it's structured water opposed to water you drink out of faucet.
You know, I guess any sort of updates you might be.
If you drink 1 glass of water or watermelon juice,
it's all about safety.
that ain't enough.
Moving forward, moving through.
Correct.
We go into sugar.
But what I'm saying is this right here, right? It's structured water. This is the reason why you want to eat your fruits and your vegetables that have water in them because it's structured water.
Barricades and
So it better guides those things that the nutrients and minerals that you put in your body. They
water.
So
cover-
what's the difference with the tap water? So what if that's where I get all my nutrients from? Then what the tap water do?
keeps you hydrated too. So you can't don't disregard the tap water. All I'm saying is this right here. We don't eat enough fruits and vegetables to say that we don't need no tap water because we ain't gonna get enough. And then
Yeah, all right. In that form, I agree. In that terminology, I agree 100%.
That's why. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm not. See, this is the thing. I'm not disagreeing with you. All I'm saying is, are you gonna do that every day? Let me show you something. Look.
Making sure that people see my confidence.
This thing right here, you gotta put this boy to use every single day. If you gonna do like you saying do, you gonna juice them watermelon and pineapples and apples and cucumbers and all that every single day. If you're not gonna drink no tap water, then I agree with you. You'll get enough water in your system. But normally we ain't gonna do that. So this is the thing that Doc teach me, and this the doctor right here that I follow for real in real life. But this what Doc teach me, right? Because I'm like you, I don't even like, man, listen. Ah, man, I need to start drinking more water. I'm gonna just be honest with you. But Doc say drink at least 8 hours. I'm saying every day, drink you 8 ounces of water every 60 minutes until you get used to drinking it. But you don't want to go over drinking more than 6 glasses. They say 8. If you could do 8, do 8. But 6 glasses, at least that. At minimum, drink you 6 glasses. But if you working out like me, Dre, we going to that gym, we need 8 ounces. And on top of that, we need to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables if we're gonna work out. And then if you work a job that require you to sweat, you got to get them fruits in. You got to drink that water. But and let me say this is what I came to show y'all right here though. And if you like me, right, this here that Black Magic right here. This is the sea
What
moss.
is that?
It's Black Magic sea moss gel right here. This is what I take every day right here.
Black Magic?
It's Black Magic sea moss gel right here.
What is that, like peanut butter or something?
Man, listen, that's what I take it as, but no, it's sea moss.
Nah, I'm being serious, bro.
Huh?
I'm serious.
Yeah. Man, listen.
Now I'm saying, what you do? You put it on. How you take it? You just eat a tablespoon of it, or you put it on?
A tablespoon. Yeah. Right. A tablespoon every day, and I swear, the one that I make, you listen, look. It's like a gel, right? Every day.
That's it.
If you want to, put some in anything you're drinking. Like for instance, I put it in my tea, right?
Right.
My hot tea in the morning.
Facts.
If you like oatmeal, put it. You heat up your oatmeal.
Right.
It's in your oatmeal. Listen, man. When I tell the way I make this stuff right here, you'll eat the whole jar, man. Man, my Empress, man. Listen, she eat 1, 2, 3 scoops before she go to work. Come back home. I look the jar.
So you say you can put that in oatmeal?
Oatmeal. You can put it in your tea. Make your smoothies with it. Just eat it straight up. How I make it, you can eat them straight up.
Oh, you make it straight up. I mean, you eating it straight up, but you can put it in
straight out the jar.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna need you to put me a care package together. I got you. I'm gonna shop with you, bro.
Listen, this right here, I swear. Listen, you can wash with this soap. I just recommend that a guy wash with it just in his genital area, right? But hold on, but check it out.
Pause. What they say? Pause. You gotta say pause.
Pause. Yeah.
But you didn't do no mess the game up.
I had a guy. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I had a guy.
But anyway, brother.
A guy used this right here, right? About 30 minutes before you do any type of sexual activities. And he said the next day his old lady told him, whatever you had on last night, go buy some more, because she said that job made me wanted to eat you up. And I ain't being vulgar. I'm just
facts. It is what it is.
Yeah, she like, it made me want to eat you up. Meaning she didn't want to come from down there. I ain't talking about the sexing part. We ain't even got to that
talking about
yet.
The smell.
Man, the smell. She said whatever you had on had me like, you know what I'm saying? It's like an aphrodisiac for.
Okay, I got you. Say less. Yeah, I need some of that, bro.
Man, I swear. That's crazy. The toothpaste right here. Well, he was just showing you some good toothpaste too. That Sea Moss toothpaste is awesome.
Where y'all buy these? I gotta tap in, bro.
Himalaya. If you look right there on the bottom, you'll see 97%.
That look like a baking soda. The one I use, that look like an Arm & Hammer packaging.
This here, mishwak, papaya, and pineapple. Listen, this is what you want to be brushing your teeth with. Like you said. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Listen, I gotta make some more of the Sea Moss shampoo that we make, right?
Right.
Listen, man, from your hair, your skin.
I ain't got no hair.
Don't worry, but guess what? You still want to wash your hair with Sea Moss shampoo because you
I'm with it.
Yeah, the stuff that
I need you to put me a package together of all that stuff.
I got
I'm gonna use it.
Now listen, these right here, this is just a part of the this the detox game right here. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
This here the lymphatic cleanser, this here the blood cleanser. Then we got the parasite cleanser, and then we have the kidney and liver cleanser. See, when we go on this fast, we're gonna do it March. Probably I'm gonna wait till March the 20th because I gotta put enough packs together. I'm doing it by myself.
Thanks.
So I gotta put enough kits together so that you'll have at least 5 of the packs. And also look, using this book, Kitchen Chemistry.
What's that book? Where you get that book at?
Order it off of Amazon. Just put in Dr. Inky.
Send me the link.
I'll send you the link. I got you. Dre, listen. All day, man. This here old one right here. This all I'm doing every day. This is what I do.
Facts.
Y'all know who that is right there? Who wrote this book here?
Nah, I never heard of him.
Leela Africa. Your brother, he done passed now, but man, listen. That's whose shoulders we stand on. The Honor Elijah Muhammad, Dr. Sebi. But listen, man, this is where I'm at. You got to get all these books right here, Dre. Look.
That's a lot of books.
These Dr. Inky books right here, man. But this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's melanin versus diabetes, kidneys.
The boy got, hey, you see that bucket of chicken on it?
Yeah, you see that, man?
You got a bucket of chicken on that thing.
Yeah.
Then it said a vegan mafia.
You see it? Vegan Mafia.
Yeah, I see it.
Listen, man, when I tell you, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. When you get in these books right here, look what that said at the bottom right there. You can see that?
Black people cops.
And at the bottom, he said black people, cops, and what?
Hold on, and Sugar KD.
That's right.
I ain't never heard of none of these books.
He was just talking about that he was just talking about the sugar and how the sugar killing us, right? The
Right.
kids. Yeah. And then look it up.
40-day fruit fast.
That's what
That's
we're gonna
like with Ramadan.
right.
Don't they do like a fasting?
Yeah, 30 days. They do 30 days, but the fast that we're gonna do is gonna be a little bit different. And then I sell the billers, right?
Right.
Gotta get these books, bro. Listen. Epic.
Beer versus bitter.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that?
I'm gonna have to explain it to you. Like I was telling you, the beer made of tap water, right?
Right.
And then bitters is what we make. To about 16 and 17 different herbs that you're gonna take every day. You're gonna take a shot. That's good.
It's already mixed in.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you something. You remember when you used to go to the bar, right? And get your mixed all of that?
Facts.
Did you know that they be putting bitters inside of you, mixing with different liquors and things of that nature?
I never knew what it was in. I just was getting a drink.
Right. And guess what? Now you can, next time you around a bar, ask them, say, man, let me ask you something. Y'all have any bitters back there? And see what they tell you.
Facts.
Watch it, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's that? The wine scepter protein show.
Yeah.
Something the well.
That's Wascepter, right?
Wine scepter. I never heard of that before.
Right, because all of that right there is coming out of Kemet. And it's a protein shake, fountain of youth.
Right.
These books, man, listen, man. I'm telling you, bro. You just wait, Dre. My daughter just called for some of this right here today.
What is that?
That's for your head. And guess what? You say you got a bald head?
Yeah.
Man, listen. I tell you what, you take after you shave your head or whatever, however you clean them,
right,
and put some of this on there, right?
Right.
Man, you get around them girl, watch what she tell you, watch what she asks you. Watch she say, man, what's that I smell? What you got on? You can be like, what do you mean? What you got on? You got something on. And if you washing with the soap too, I'm telling you, buddy, you're gonna be lit up, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a girl going.
Yeah, I want to try it out, see what you talking about.
Yeah, they're gonna want to know what you're doing, I swear.
Thanks.
I'm telling you. This thing here off the chain, man. You know the crazy thing, I don't market this stuff enough, man.
But that's why I said, that's why offline we're gonna talk about, we need to talk about, but this been a long time coming, because like I said, I want to bring you up. We're talking about mental health and why we move as a people, why we move the way we move. You know what I'm saying? So I guess since it's a whole new year, everybody say, oh, this the new me. I want to make some changes. I want to start encouraging my people, the people that, you know what I'm saying, that actually respect what I do and appreciate me for just passing on information, man. That's really all I could do. Because I can't save the world, but I can pass on information, gain my knowledge from it. I check out the products, and I can go out and say, hey, man, yo, check out Gold Mouth. He gave me this. Your skin different. You feel different. The reaction from society is different. Your environment starts to change. You start attracting more. You feel me? Good in your life. You dig? So that's right. Really why I say I want to try out the products and see, you know what I'm saying, how it is and how it can help me.
That's right. And I'm telling you that when you start dealing with the sea moss like this right here, made like this, I got it packed with so much protein. Everybody want to run the protein. You working out, you need that, man.
Right.
You know, you take your tablespoon or two before you work out, tablespoon or two after you finish working out, and then you take some before you go to bed if you want. Like you eat some before you go to bed. I guarantee you.
What it is high is like? It's like jelly. It look like I said, it look like peanut butter.
And guess what?
What it's like? Jelly?
It's
more like jelly, grape jelly.
It's like a gel, but it's more like a paste to me. How I make it, it's like a paste. It tastes like a cake paste. You know how your mother used to make cakes and then you get some out of the bowl and taste it before she bake it?
Oh yeah. Right. The stuff, yeah. Cause like they give us the bowl to lick the bowl.
Right.
Pause.
Yeah. There you go.
Man, that pause, I had to curse a dude out earlier talking about that pause. I'm just, for the new generation, the ones that's watching and paying attention, that's their thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this P. Diddy, they got that thing messed up, bro. The whole language done flipped. But yes, I understand.
You know what's crazy though, Dre? I don't know why, man. I don't have no homophobia, none of that stuff about me, so it don't never cross my mind. Like
it came something I was watching, and it just became, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got you right. I need to just stick to me anyway. You feel me? I know I know who I am. You feel me?
Exactly. Like me, I could talk. Them boys could sit with me. I mean, they already know who go and who don't, man.
Right. And these ones, you got the ones that go and they so undercover with it. You feel me?
They scared. Yeah, they scared. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can go sit in a room full of them boys. That ain't gonna bother me, man. Like
exactly.
Whatever they do, that's them, my nigga. And then get what? Probably have a better time with them.
Facts.
I ain't lying. I'm just telling you how it is.
Right.
Yeah.
So check it. You want to get a people like how they can reach out to you, your website or anything? You know what I'm saying? Your social media?
My social media, man, will be Kerry, spelled with a K, Kery, X Lipsy, like that, the letter X Lipsy.
Thanks. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna put it in the description box.
Yeah, and then man, we got Love and Light Conversations, right? That's for the mental health part of this health world that I'm in. We have Love and Light, LIGHT Conversations. And I can give you a phone number that they can call, like if they need anybody to talk to, man. Because there's a lot of people out here, man, that want to talk to somebody, don't have nobody to talk to. They don't have no connections to nobody. You know what I mean?
Correct.
And they can call. It won't be me. It'll be the Empress. They can sit down and talk to her. And I'm gonna tell you something.
I need to bring her up on the platform.
Yeah. She on her way back now. She was out of town for some business.
Nah, we'll get on another day. She ain't trying to be on that joint talking.
Who's?
The lady, the Empress lady.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Matter of fact, next time you go on, I hope whenever you go live again, I would like for her to come on and explain, because guess what? She will give you all of everything that you need to ask her some questions about mental health. She'll be better than I am with that. She awesome, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's somebody that you can sit down and talk to all day about mental. Because guess what, Dre? As you talk to her about mental health, she'll segue right into your life. If you into business or you into finances and things of that nature in your life, man, listen, she'll help you structure all of that.
Right.
No lie. Yeah, but this is her world right here, Love and Light Conversations.
Okay, cool. She got a website or Instagram or something?
Instagram. Yeah, she got it.
Matter of fact, once you text it to me, then I'll put it in the description box, so if anybody want to reach out to her,
okay,
you can talk to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yep, she got it on, and we changing lives one conversation at a time, man.
Okay, say less.
Yeah, that's how.
What we're gonna do is I'm gonna hit you up so you can. I need to get that care package sent out.
That what now?
That care package you're gonna send to me.
Yeah, Man, listen. Yes, absolutely. Matter of fact, I want you to get yeah. You need all of that. You need all of that thing, man. Especially, I make this right here fresh for you. So if I make this for you, I'm gonna get that up to you ASAP because I'm gonna probably wrap it and make sure it get to you. That's something I would like to hear what you say about it because you got to get used to eating something green too, man. Like you got bladder racks in here, you have burdock root in here, you have
Turmeric.
tuna, ashwagandha, all that in this one jar.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, this one jar right here, it'll cost you $30, right? But
How long will it last?
if you took and broke down each herb that I put in there, if you seen how I make them, the price you'll pay for each herb, probably 2 herbs is $30. We ain't even talking about the
How much is that? $30?
$30. That's it.
With everything in there.
Man, everything gonna be in there. Trust me.
It won't be cut though, ain't it? Like when y'all were describing, you know what I'm talking about?
Ain't no cut. I don't cut none of this here.
Facts.
That's why I call it. That's why I named it Black Magic. That's why I gave the name Black Magic.
Okay.
Yeah, ain't no cutting it.
Black Magic. I like it.
Listen, it's a guy right now that was suffering from diabetes. He don't want matter of fact, he on a recurring charge. Every month he got to have his 2 jars. He want bitters and he wants sea moss. Bitters and sea moss.
What that do for diabetes?
Keep your sugar levels, that A1C, keep it everything level.
Yeah, cause I had the last joint I did with my guy from New York. He was saying something because he had the diabetes, and he was saying something about the levels. I forgot the number he called out, and I wasn't sure what he was talking about, but I understand now.
Is he a type 1 or type 2 diabetic?
I'm not sure, bro. I didn't even ask him,
Yeah,
but I can find out.
Yeah, let me know if he a type 1 or type 2, and then that depend on which way we go with him because that's a serious thing. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know that be the gateway or the doorway to everything else that you suffer from: cancer, high blood pressure, hypothyroid issues, all of these different illnesses or diseases that we call diseases that we suffer from. It start with diabetes, man.
Hey, didn't you say you had some? What you had gave your dad?
Oh, he was high blood pressure. Yes. Now, see, if I put you on a protocol for high blood pressure, it's on. You know what I'm saying? I deal with the olive leaf for the high blood pressure. Olive
What it's called?
Yeah.
The olive leaf.
Yeah, and then I only say olive leaf, but once I start dealing with you, that's why they have to get a consultation so we can see. Because not only that, I want to work with your doctor because I'm not a doctor. I'm not. Don't think that I'm giving nobody no medical advice, but I'm good at what I do. I say this: if you had me sit down with a doctor, you will see that I know what I'm talking about. I say that. I have the same books that they have. I don't even have it in here with me, but I have the same books that they have.
That's smooth.
You know what I'm saying? And if you think I'm lying, you could get any doctor and I'll show them. Hold on 1 second, just 1 second. Watch this.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2025. Y'all gotta start taking care of your health, taking your health more serious, getting in shape. Watch the foods that you're putting in your body. You only get one body. You don't want to be old and confined to the house. You know what I'm saying? So it's real. I mean, it's mental health, food you eat. I mean, you know.
Back. So when I say what I say, I'm not just talking. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, what is that? Say it. Oh yeah, right.
The same books y'all go do 4 years. You see how thick that is?
Facts.
Them same books that y'all sit down 4 years.
You got water damage. You ain't been reading that book.
Huh?
I said you got water damage. You ain't been reading that book.
This here come from all outside when I'm out there running and all that right there. You see that right there?
You don't, and so you know what's so funny? You don't even see books like that because everybody on the internet.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You don't even see books like that, bro.
No, everybody Googling.
Yeah, Googling. That's what I'm saying, on the internet.
Yeah. So you know, like I say, I do a lot of talking, man, but I'm doing it. This is what I do. This is my world right here.
Facts.
It used to be pounds of weed.
Facts. I like it. I seen some dude on his intro. Look, on his intro, that's
Yeah.
how he come on. I'ma say I gotta remember his name, but it been showing up on my timeline. So on the dude intro, he just like how you got them bags of CMOS,
Yeah.
the music playing in the background, and he holding up the bags, dancing or whatever, and then he started talking.
Exactly. That's it. Hey man, listen. This is my world right here. Do what
You
I
gonna
do.
work, man. I like it.
The scales, everything. You got to have it all.
Oh, you gotta weigh it up too?
Huh?
You gotta weigh it up too?
What? Look here, man.
That's the work, man.
Hey, you got to have them bad boy scales in this here though. You know,
What kind of scale is it?
hey, you see that? That's King Kong, but that's that gorilla right there.
Oh, I got a Gorilla Grip for my T-shirt thing.
Really?
The fold, you fold it the way I fold it. You got that
Yeah.
off Amazon?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's where I got my joint from.
Man, I'm telling you, man. But this is where it's at, man. Listen, I got a skin cream that's good for healing bad skin and all that, man. I have everything. Listen to me, bro. Everything, man.
Right.
From the toothpaste, the soap, shampoo, the sea moss,
Them
everything.
pills you had?
Even if you want it raw. And guess what?
I don't know nothing about how to make CMOS. I don't know nothing about it.
I'm gonna come show you though, Dre, because guess what? With you being up there, if I show you how to do this, see, it'll make it easier for me to just say, here, I'm gonna send you a pound and you do your thing.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And not only that, then you will see that everybody that's making CMOS around you, because most people think that most of them just taking the CMOS out of the pack, blending it up, right, and making the gel, right, and it's doing you a disservice. You gotta cook this stuff. You gotta cook it.
Well, so when you cook it, then what? It go into another form?
Well, first you gotta understand what it is you're dealing with when you're dealing with CMOS. You gotta understand what makes CMOS CMOS, and it's the carrageenan in it. And if you don't cook that carrageenan, that's why CMOS, once it touch water, it swell, right?
Right.
What we were just talking about. What we just talking about? Water. Your body like 75% water. So if you take this stuff raw and put it inside of a bunch of water, what it's gonna do?
Swell up.
Right. So imagine your stomach ain't but so big. Now you're gonna eat all this raw CMOS and put it on top of that water. What you think it's gonna do inside your system?
Mess it up.
Come on, man. It's gonna swell up. Yeah. That's why the Jamaicans say it's gonna make you run. It's gonna make you run. Yeah, you're gonna defecate because it's trying to get out now. So
the CMOS is good for digestion?
Yes. Excellent for digestion. If you cook it right though. What I'm saying, you got to break it down in this form right though. And like I say, this is why I had to take the class on how to even cook it and put it together. That's why I wait till I show you and you're gonna be like, bro, yeah.
That's smooth. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Do it.
So what?
I even these right here, these little packs right here. This is and matter of fact, these 3 different. See, when you say CMOS, right? That's like a generic term for algae. Basically, what we deal with is algae, and it's a lot of different ones. You got Dose, you got Nore, you got Conjures crispus, you got Graciolaria, you have all type of different what we call sea mosses.
Right.
Bladderwrack, that's a sea moss. So inside this pack right here, this here my seasoning mix, right? That I put on my food.
Boy in this thing. Damn, I ain't even looking at the comments. Beer conversation was good, gang. I'm listening to you.
So this in this pack right here, right? This is a seasoning that I put together right here. These 3 different what you call sea mosses. This ain't this not Conjures crispus. This is not Graciolaria, none of that. Now this here is wakame, right? And then this is kombu. And I have 2 different ones. You got sugar kombu and then you got kombu. If you hear a lot of people, some people around here right now drinking kombu tea. Stop drinking that. That's not good for you. Kombucha tea?
Kombucha tea, I never heard of that.
Huh?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, Black.
Okay. Yeah, family. So it's just a lot, man. I believed in a lot of that stuff, man. I was doing a lot too myself. I was drinking the kombucha tea, not knowing what kombucha was. And you're dealing with 2 different things when you're talking about kombucha or chai. Kombucha. Chai is the tea. Kombu is another algae or sea moss, y'all would call it. So yeah, man, we gotta have these conversations. We gotta talk about this. And I love it. I can't see who all in the chat, but whoever's in the chat, man, y'all, all my men out there, y'all come get the Raging Lion. And if the female's in there, let me tell you what this does for a female. If you have a female out there who overweight, right? What we did was, we didn't know what we was doing at the time. Let me say that, and I'm just gonna be honest. But a sister wanted to buy some of the soap, so we sold her some of the soap. So I think the sister was like 220 pounds or something like that. So the sister started washing with the soap. The sister came back and she pulled her pants. She go, I've been washing with this soap. I done lost 30 pounds. So what the soap done was it reversed. It helps the man testosterone, but it reversed her testosterone levels and dealt with her estrogen and her hormones, caused her to lose a lot of weight. It was doing the opposite to her. So the sister came back and bought like 3 or 4 more bars. I'm gonna wash with this all the time. You know what I'm saying? She was into her weight loss journey, and it worked for her. Not everybody's body's different, but I'll say this: it worked for her because it's geared towards helping a man with his libido and testosterone. All of the different herbs that we have in this. But when the sister watched with it, she lost a lot of weight. I'm just throwing that out there. It's an alley hoop for the sisters who trying to lose weight. But for my male family, man, I'm telling you, man, just the way that the soap smell, I ain't gonna lie, I would buy it just for how it smell on your skin when you wash with it. Drive a female crazy, like an aphrodisiac, man. Yo, have her jumping off the building, man. She'll be on jumping off the ceiling fan. So yeah. But that's what we do here. The toothpaste. If you gonna go all the way. That's all I'm saying, man. This y'all new year right here. This your new year, man. Make it your new year. Do something different. You heard me? Matter of fact, find some different people to educate you. If you was getting educated all last year by whoever was educating you and putting these different imprints in your mind, and that thing didn't work, or if it worked, but you know, sometimes we reach a plateau with certain people that we learn from. So just try somebody new. You know, you got Trust No on here. He dropping information. Come on and check the brother out. Say, let me go see what he talking about today. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who he gonna have on here, because you never know, man. And that's just how the universe works. It put people in your path that you need to see, that you need to hear from. You know, if you believe in God, that's how God works. He worked through his creation. So he put people there. Well, he put that spark. Boom. Once he put that thought in your mind, you need to go with it. Follow your heart. Yeah, so that's what we do over here, man. And I wish I don't have any of these packs open. I want to show y'all the difference in the I see everybody talk about Irish moss, and when we think of that, we hear Irish moss, but a lot of people not dealing with Irish moss, and a lot of them will tell you, oh, it's purple, so you know this Irish moss is purple. That don't have anything to do with Irish moss, Conjures Christmas, just because it's purple. That stringy stuff y'all see that's purple does not mean that that's Conjures Christmas. It's not. Conjures Crispus is a beautiful sea vegetable, look like a flower. It look like hands. It like when they spread out, look like hands, like a flower. That's a beautiful sea vegetable there. And then from the waters out there in the Caribbeans, they have Gracielaria, stringy, some of it purple, some of it like gold, whitish color. But it's nothing like Conjures Crispus. What they always say, Savior approved. That's what the Conjures Crispus would be. Okay. I don't know where Trust No went, but I can't even see the chat family to know if y'all could see me. I apologize for that brief cutout. I hope everybody still can see me, man. I was just telling Trust No about the CMOS gel. Y'all got to get the CMOS gel, man. Black Magic. If you working out, if you striving to lose weight, you want to get the Black Magic CMOS gel. The only thing I say with losing weight, you need to be a little bit more active than usual. Get up. We're gonna be doing the push-up challenge here and there. Show y'all some other exercises we do. No matter if you 280 pounds, 300 pounds, we got an exercise for you. No matter if you're 45 to 85, I show exercises for everybody so everybody can get busy in the morning time. Like I say, so I'm gonna be coming on here more, sharing some things with Trust so that we can get busy. You know, for whoever believe in the new year, that this is a new year. If this is a new year for you, you know, all praises due. We're gonna get busy this hell year. We're gonna get it popping, as they say. And I want y'all to get on the CMOS, man. The CMOS, the bitters that we have, get on the bitters. If you put those two together, that would be a good start for you. Get on the bitters because you want to have that energy and plus you want to have that gut health. There you go. He back.
So now I've been
back in
having
the
some,
building.
like I said, I'm new to the screaming, so I was learning I had to copy and paste something, and I wasn't sure how to do it, so I had to call one of my people, like, how you do this? She
That's
told me
right.
how to do it though.
That's
So yeah,
right.
finish your teachers though, bro.
Okay. I was just explaining to them that they need to come on your show more because you be having a lot of different people come on here and they need to start entertaining the herbs so that they can get on their health journey, whether that's losing weight or gaining muscle, whatever have you.
Okay,
That's
I got
right.
my family in there. I got bearded conversations in the game. They're my guys, man. They out of Chicago.
Yeah, what's
Man,
going
shout
on?
out to Chicago, man.
Let me get some light going on.
Chicago, beautiful city, man. I never been there, but I be looking, I have some brothers that be out there in Chicago.
So yeah, run it though. He listening. He getting his stuff together.
Okay.
Gold Mouth.
Okay, so oh yeah, and again, for anybody that in the mental health world that want to deal with mental health, Love and Light Conversations. Love and Light Conversations. Number 912-414-6963. And you will want to speak to Iris Boyd. But let me say this, man. If you don't do nothing else, man, you'll at least have something pleasant to look at. Let me say that. And I ain't just tooting my horn either. At least you'll have something beautiful to look at. So yeah, but I tell you this, you need to find somebody this year here. You got to find somebody. We need us a coach, right? We need us a good friend who gonna hold us accountable, like Trust No be doing me, because I wouldn't even be here tonight if he didn't call me and like, man, listen, do what you need to do. So
Right.
I love that about the brother, man. The brother make me be accountable and stay on my square for those of us out there who might be inside of the temple. For my Mason brothers out there, he really make me stay on my square, man. So I like that.
Yeah, so my guy had some questions for you about the, when you was talking about the earlier, because he all in the chat. All you see is beard game talking.
Okay.
Yeah. So well what I want to say is that I do agree with the part about your doctor. You know what I'm saying? If you messing with an herbalist and things of that nature, you do need to work with the doctor, or you need to have those two coincide with each other so they can find the best ways to help you. I do know that. I've been doing my research on that. I got a lot of books over here on how to eat to live, and you know what I'm saying? The proper diet. I also got my sea moss. I got my sea moss right up here. You know what I'm saying? So, but I take mine in liquid form. But what I wanted to ask is, when you dealing with a person that's a herbalist and things of that nature, how do you know? Of course, you got to do your vet work and your due diligence. But how do you know when you getting the proper stuff? That's my question, because I done seen a lot of people get these herbs or get these remedies and things of that nature, and they get the wrong thing and then they get sick off of it.
Absolutely. I agree. So, okay, when you ask that right there, so this what I would say, because I'm totally tapped in with it. Like I have a herb man that I go to, so we get everything wildcrafted. You have to make sure that everything is wildcrafted. That's why I was saying just now, like for instance, if you getting sea moss, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. When I first started getting sea moss, I was getting sea moss. Brothers were sending me a pound of sea moss. So one day I decided to go out there and look at it myself. And when I went and got it, it was like big, stringy, and like these big salt crystals on it. I didn't know too much about sea moss at the time, but as I continued to do my research and study, came to find out that he was selling me what they would call a pool raised sea moss, which will hurt you because it has so many chemicals in it by the way that they are raising it, because they putting it inside of a pool with chemicals, and then they'll put a big fan on it and blow it. And if you know anything about sea moss, once it get in some water and that water act as if it's waves in the ocean, it'll grow. it will grow. Now, and also, watch this. This guys done got so cunning now because you got to know something about let's just stop calling it sea moss now, since we're talking about what we're getting and how we know if it's the right thing. You got guys now who raising sea moss. What they'll call now is string raised sea moss, where they're putting strings in the ocean and allowing the sea moss or the algae to grow on a string. And you know anything about, if you know anything about algae, you want to get it off the rocks, because that's the reason why it's so important, because you want to get the nutrients from the rocks, the minerals. That algae need to be sucking from those rocks. That's why people now jumping on the Shilajit wave. If y'all know anything about Shilajit. You see what I'm saying? But Shilajit will hurt you also. They say Shilajit is natural, but anything natural you should be able to put in your mouth and eat.
Yes, sir.
You can't put Shilajit in your mouth and eat. It's raw. So what I'm saying is, the herbalist that I have, the guy that I get majority of my herbs from, I'm talking about everything. When I tell you, put it like this here, he directly Grenada. He's directly locked in with Grenada, because his wife, matter of fact, she's from Grenada, and they back and forth. So you know, they record, they show me everything. So when they go, they getting the herbs directly from the jungle or out of nature. Matter of fact, one day I'll be able to show y'all. I'll give y'all the footage. I'll come on here and I'll show y'all the footage. I'm also going to give y'all the footage on the sea moss that I get, because that's a good question you asked. Because I'm going to take y'all to something I don't know if anybody ever heard. Do y'all know anything about? I'm going to take y'all to the sea moss museum with me. A lot of people don't even know that they have a sea moss museum.
I didn't know that. Now that I did know.
Yeah, don't worry. I got you. I don't want to give up everything at one time, but that's a good question you asked, because 98% of the people who are dealing with herbs is a big market now. Sea moss is a big thing everywhere now. I looked on the shelves in Walmart and they got Irish moss, and they selling it straight off the shelves. But everything you see is not Irish moss.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I wish, matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Let me see. That's that, all right. Let me see if I can repackage. I'm gonna open one of these packs for y'all, so I can seal it back. And you're right, bro. You want to know what you're getting, because, like I was telling them, if you get the wrong thing and preparing it, also you got to know how to prepare this stuff too. Right? You got to know how to prepare it too, because you will hurt someone. You want me? We probably mean well. I don't know if y'all can see this right here, but when y'all hear about Irish moss, Conjures crispus,
okay,
it looked like a flower. It's not stringy like the stringy stuff you see people that's selling moss.
Can you naturally ingest that? Can you eat that as is?
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, guess what? When we get the water, hold on. I'm saying you can eat it straight out the water, right? But I don't suggest you prepare.
Hey, go mouth. If you got another device, turn that off. Because it's echoing.
Do somebody else got something open?
Okay, you good. We can hear you now. You run it. Okay, go on. Ask your question, Bearded.
Oh, and another. Hold on. I got one more question for you. Yeah, one more question for you. Well, no, matter of fact, I'll let you finish about the water, because I asked you, could you eat it? So you said yeah. So what were you going to say?
Hold on. When I say yeah, I mean if you're just gonna eat a piece of it straight out the water, that's fine. But no, you don't want to eat raw sea moss. No. And the reason being, and the reason why you don't, is because of the carrageenan in it. You don't want to eat it like that. Carrageenan as well. It'll bust your stomach for real. You don't want to eat raw sea moss. That's why when I was looking at people prepare it inside of a blender, just taking it out raw, soaking it and dropping it in the blender and blending it up, making the gel. You don't want to do that. This is why you want it. You gotta put that heat on it. You gotta cook it to break it down. And then after you break it down, you know, you don't have to worry about it hurting you like that, because now you done broke down the carrageenan in it, and it won't swell the way that it would swell if you eat it raw. You don't want to just eat raw sea moss, no. But what I'm saying is, when we go to the ocean sometimes and take it off the rock, like we go to Miami, we take the bladder rack off the rock, we'll just eat a piece of it raw. Not a lot of it, but we'll just eat it raw, straight off the rock. That's if you like eating greens
and stuff. So I also heard you mentioning Dr. Inky, and you got a few of his books. I'm a little privy with Dr. Inky. You know what I'm saying? I'm not part of that conscious community that he's part of, but I've been hearing a lot of not so good things about Dr. Inky and his practices. And I heard you mention the brother, so I just want to know, how long? Well, you probably don't directly deal with him, but from your understanding, do you think he's a reliable source of information about these herbs and things of that nature? Is his books really what he claiming they are? Because I have heard a lot of bad things about Dr. Inky.
Absolutely, brother. I've been knowing him about 15 years, but yeah, I directly talk to him.
Okay.
Have you read any of his books?
I got one book that I got when I first, so I got into it with Dr. Inky off Sonetta Studios, not to shout out nobody, other publications.
Boy.
Yeah. So the first time I got into him, I was seeing he was herbalist, and I forgot the name of the book, but I do have it. But then I started hearing. Yeah, so
right type, is it?
You say, is this who?
Is it Eat Right for Your Haplotype?
Yeah, I think that's what it might have been. And so it's actually a good book. I'm not saying that it's not a good book, but I've been hearing a lot of people, over on that side talking about, the misinformation and the things of that nature that the brother was doing with the bogus practices, and how he was going somewhere getting certain things and then come back repackaging those things and reselling them. I don't know how true that is. I'm not trying to put no bad name on the brother, but these are the things that you hear when you are here in the community. That was one of the reasons why I asked you about getting your herbs and knowing who you're getting your herbs and things from, because people they'll go buy things, and resell things and repackage them, and not knowing and getting all the proper, research, or doing the proper research on that thing that they're purchasing and buying and giving to the people and making them sick. So I have heard about that, from him. I'm not to say that he's still doing that or whatever the case may be, but I have heard, when I heard that name, it was like it rang a bell with me. So you say you've been knowing a brother for 15 years and you stand behind?
I can bear witness to. I heard the rumors and all the stuff that they tried to slander the brother at first, right? Mm-hmm. But that's why I told you I had to deal with him directly for myself. Mm-hmm. You know how they tell you, deal with somebody for yourself first, because I was here. You heard a lot of things about the brother. You heard that the brother, man, you order something from him, you'll never get it, and all. I heard all kind of stuff. Yes, I have heard those things, but brother, I gotta bear witness that the brother ain't never done that at Shiesty, and not only that, some of the things that I had got from him a while back, but I have a herbalist of my own. Matter of fact, shout out to Kareem, KC Health. I don't know if y'all know KC Health is, but yes, that's the baddest man on the land to me. But I get all most of my herbs from him, majority of them. And I was getting sea moss from him, but they shut us down in Atlanta, right? We're getting a couple of barrels coming in, and then they met us. People shut us down anyway. They thought that something shiesty was going on, and then they had a certain type of license and some more stuff. So we had to go about some things a different way. But yeah, Dr. Inky, man, yes, I've been dealing with the brother, man. I can only bear witness to what I have experienced from him. But yes. everything, I checked it out. Now, anybody else, I can't say, but I tell you what they can do. I tell you what they do. If anybody can prove to me whatever they saying about him, since Trust No, you ready to blow up, I'll get Dr. Inky on here and they can ask any question, or they can prove whatever they saying about him, I get him on here. I mean, I talk to him directly. He like that's my brother. Like his children, like my niece and nephews. You know, Inky the one healed his baby girl when she got hit by the car and broke her back. Yeah, like he locked the hospital down, give her certain medicines. He gave her Mama Tomics. I don't know if y'all know anything about that.
Yeah, I heard about that. He actually worked with a few people that I have heard that that's been, that his practices have worked for. But again, like I say, you hear things, so you just want to be careful. That's why I asked that statement. Another question. Did you have to go to school for this? Do they have a certain herbalist school that you have to partake in, or is this just okay?
Oh yeah, you got some schools that you can attend. Matter of fact, it's a Dr. Brown out in Detroit. He give the license. You can go into his school, man, and get certified to do all of this, right? Like I was saying earlier, I haven't got certified yet, but all I can do is I can give you all the people. Like my mother's 79. I'm saying my mother just turned 80. My father's 79. Both of them suffer from high blood pressure. Neither one of them don't take no medicines nowadays. All praises due. Just for me, and like I say, my mother and father come on here and bear witness. Myself, when I was dealing with hay fever, sinuses, and things of that nature. Oh man, I got a slew of people that I could bring on here that could give their testimony and bear witness to what they have experienced just dealing with me, period, with the herbs. And my herbalist, I'm gonna bring him on here one day. And like I say, also on my platform, we're gonna come on and I'm gonna let anybody come on there and y'all gonna be able to ask a ton of questions. Man, there's so much I want to say, but yeah, I got a lot. I'm holding back because I want to continue to come on here and give. Like I said, this here was just off the muscle.
Yes, sir.
Come on, but guess what? It's still good. I still can answer any question that you want to ask. But like I say, with Dr. Inky, it ain't nothing for me to make a phone call, set it up, come on here. Anything anybody want to ask, or I would like to see anybody want to challenge him on anything. I'm pretty sure he'll be willing to take the challenge. But no, man, y'all been doing this for a while, brother, and that's another thing. I was looking at Dr. Yaki the other day, and Yaki Raphael, he just got certified, and he said he done that because a lot of people ask, you certified in this, you do this, and he finally went on ahead and got his license to do certain things. He's still not a doctor, but naturopathic doctors look at us different when we dealing with the naturopathic world.
Yeah, I actually like. Well, not doctor, but I like Yaki, man. He be spitting. He be spitting. I actually follow the brother. Yeah, most definitely. And I done tried a few of the things that like to clear up mucus. You know what I'm saying? I done tried a few of his I don't want to call them concoctions or remedies, but a few of his diagnosis for you know what I'm saying, cleaning up mucus and stuff in the chest. It worked. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that. Yeah, it works.
Oh, that's what good game. That's why I was talking about that falling back off of that whole milk.
Yeah, well, I don't drink milk, man. I can't even hold it down. Or I don't eat ice cream. Yeah, I don't eat ice cream, none of that. I don't. And then, I believe in, we the only animals. Well, not, you might not, but scientifically we animals, but we the only animals that drink other animals' milk. You know what I'm saying? So I don't partake in that, Okay, and I try not to eat too much flesh.
I'm winging myself off of it now.
Yeah, I can't even hold it down, bro.
You must be like for real.
Yes, sir. I don't even hold it down, but but even without me being lactose, bro, I try to teach a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, you're not even supposed to drink milk, man. That's an abomination. If it ain't from your mother, you ain't supposed to be drinking it.
That's right.
Crazy.
You're right.
I've been drinking milk all my life.
That go to the animal for milk. You're right.
Well, we've been like I heard you earlier, brother Trust. When you was on with Dennis, when y'all was talking about snacks and things of that nature. We put a lot of things in our body that we ain't supposed to. Yeah, that we ain't supposed to. See, but on the flip side of that, to play devil's advocate for a minute, um, it's a lot of people in the world, and you know, in order to store or and able to reproduce and get these things out to the masses, I guess these chemicals or these preservatives that they inject inside of our food, I guess, I mean, if it's done safely and correctly, it can be done better. But I think I think it can be, you know what I'm saying, it can have a good cause because again, you know, a lot of times, man, bro, how we gonna keep our meat stable? How we gonna keep things that you know what I'm saying? Like once we kill it, like you know, we got to be able to store it and ship it from state to state, from country to country, or however we get our products. So uh don't get me wrong. I know a lot of times we say a lot of that stuff that they put in the food killers, but I want to ask brother Goldmouth, do you think, well, like I said, do you think some of that stuff can be done a little bit better to help
Preservation of the food.
yeah, tune down the mutation of our food?
Well, I'll say this. Because I had a brother ask me one time. Matter of fact, I want to say it was and I know you probably familiar with him. We had a conversation one time. Brother Unc, you familiar with Brother Unc from the Dagger Squad?
Yes, sir. You know, yes, sir.
Dagger Squad from that's Brother Garfield, but Brother Unc from anyway, Brother Unc. He asked me
Brother Unc, the God Killer. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
God Killer. So he asked me, he said, let me ask you something. Goldmouth, he said, you plant-based, right? I go, yeah. He said, so what? You think that we didn't eat no meat back in Kemet, you know, long time ago? I said, no, I'm not gonna say that. I say some did eat meat, but I said then you gotta look at the world wasn't as polluted as it is today. Our air polluted, our water polluted. You gotta remember that things was cleaner and fresher. As technology evolved, a lot of different things are burned and put into the atmosphere that have soaked into the soil, and from the animals eating it, it just messed the animals up too. Like we could have got away with that. That's why a lot of grandmothers, when you hear people argue the point that my grandmother lived to be 90, 100, and so forth and so on, and she ate meat. Well, the times were different and the world wasn't as polluted as it is today, but that's still not an excuse. I'm gonna say this though. This the question that I pose back. This is my opposing question to whoever think like that. It'll be impossible for us to clean our animals up now to the degree where they meat don't harm us. But let me say this. Not only that, brother, at this given time, if you looked at grandmother and granddaddy back then eating all these different meats and things of that nature, let's look at their medicine cabinet. My grandmother was 90 and 80, and she was suffering from gout in her feet. She suffered from these different illnesses that was painful before she transitioned off this planet.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, to avoid suffering while you live, you want to abstain from meats. But like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us, if you raised the chicken yourself and fed him right, then you probably could sustain life better if you raise him yourself. So I will say, if you was raising these things yourself and fed them right and kept them from being polluted, you probably could get by. And a lot of times we still tell people who want to transition and plant-based before they get to that, okay, eat some lamb, okay, eat some bison. You give them better meats, even though it ain't better. I don't even want to say better, but you give them some different meats to substitute until they can get away from it. But today, I wouldn't say it's nothing that a person could do better to make the meats better. It's just by the way that the body's set up. Your body's just not to digest meat. It's not set up for that. It's not set up for that. You could get away for a little while. And we some strong individuals because of our melanin makeup. Yeah.
So what about the vegetables? So when you said about the soil and things of that nature, so a lot of our vegetables are being harmed as well. So how do we? So if we're not growing and if we're not farming and we're not being an agricultural people like we once were, how do we get around buying the vegetables or getting these certain things when we can't get these certain herbs that we have to import or export to get to be able to do what we need to do as far as being physically and more spiritually healthy. So again, like when you say soil, when we grow things in our soil is so messed up. Like, how do we know that the vegetables that we getting like the other day, man, I went and tried to buy me some greens and cabbage. You should have seen that they were horrible.
I know.
Like they were horrible.
I'm
I
glad
walked out the store.
you asked some good questions. But I'm glad. See, I'm glad you on here because you asking them beautiful questions and you giving also some good analogies. And you are absolutely right. This is why it's hard for like when you say, okay, a person over there eating a hamburger and me, I might eat a steak, and this other person over here might eat a whole pile of vegetables, but they have a whole pile of chemicals on them, right? Well, it's stages and degrees. So the hamburger is what we would say, okay, let's do it like this. You got turkey, hamburger, or steak, and you got vegetables. Well, we know that the turkey probably be better than the steak, and then the vegetables will be better than both of those. But you still got some poisons inside of the vegetables, like you say, because of chemicals, right? But this is where this comes in at. This is why we got to fast.
Yeah, I had a brother, because I'm a Mason as well. I guess, well, yeah, I'm a brother as well. I had a brother when I first joined the Masonic Order. He used to take this powder supplement, and he gave a lecture on about eating, and he was like, well, I only eat. Well, he said, of course, he said he had to train himself, but he says now he's down to the point where he only eats at least twice a month. And the brother, and he takes this powder supplement. I forgot the name of it. I'm gonna ask the brother. The brother say he don't get sick. He don't catch no colds. Nothing.
Exactly. And guess what? Just I say you asked a good question, brother. Listen, see, if you eating the vegetables and they poisonous, but see, like me, I only eat once a day, right? And when I eat, it's gonna be a certain type of meal. So, like the Honor Elijah Muhammad taught, you eat once a day, it give your body time to push out the little bit of poisons that you do put in when you do eat. But everybody not trained to eat like that. Like you said, it take discipline. And that's where I'm going. That's where I'm coming at with. You say, well, what about the vegetables? They getting chemicals on them too, unless you grow them yourself. That's why right now my mother and my father, they growing a lot of different fruits and vegetables that I like to eat. But we still don't have a big enough garden. As a matter of fact, I did a live not long ago over to my mother's house, and I was showing people the garden that we grow watermelons, cucumbers, eggplant. They even grow greens, and I don't even like greens that much. Turnips, collards, jalapeno peppers, organic tomatoes, and they don't put no chemicals on this stuff. You know what I'm saying? My father, he know how to keep the bugs out. I don't know how. I have to ask him, but he good at this stuff. So if you ain't growing it yourself, of course you gotta fast. If you're gonna eat, even if you're eating plant-based, that's why I say vegan is really overrated. Because most of us vegans, and I say us because I still fall under that vegan sometimes. I don't eat completely 100% plant-based like I should. I still fall into eating some of the processed foods that they have for vegans. And they have a lot of different processed foods. They got meatless chicken nuggets, they got meatless fish, you have the meatless hamburgers, you have meatless riblets, everything. So that's overrated too. But guess what though? That's why sometimes I fast 2 days. I eat for that whole day and then eat the next day or the day after that so that I can get those poisons out. So either way, you got to find a way to balance it, man. You're right. So
Yeah.
I don't.
So what do
hold
you
on.
think we can do? Cause okay, so well, I have a young lady out here, you know, because I'm in Chicago. I got a young lady out here. She's written a whole agriculture curriculum on how to grow, how to sell, how to profit off of it, and everything. And you know, so and I'm in the process of running for alderman of my ward out here in Chicago.
Oh
And
man.
I want to bring
Yeah.
and I want to bring a grocery store to my community, and I was going to link with her because she has lots where she grows her food. Um, and I asked her the same thing that I want to ask you. How do we get our people, or what are some of the things that we can do? Because back then, you know, we used to go get our food. We used to grow our food. We were farmers. This ain't something that's foreign to us. Now in 2024, 2025, rather, you know, a lot of these things that we do that's embedded in our DNA, it seems to be like a distant cousin. What are some of the solutions that we can do or some of the things that we can provide to people to try to get them back into either getting those gardens out in front of their cribs or in the back of their house? Like my grandmother had a garden on the side of her house, and she dug up a whole front garden and put a sunflower. You know, how do we get people, or our people, you know what I'm saying, more especially to get back into that natural growing and having that green thumb? What are some of the things that we can do? Because I'm trying to do that with the kids out here as well in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the kids to get into health. I know it ain't always good, but you know, I'm trying to come up with ways to get the people to. How can we get the people to go back to farming and grow back to educating ourselves? So you know, if we grow it, it'll be healthier. Like you said, if we were able to, you know, maybe raise our own chickens, it'll be healthier. What can we do to get our people to start doing this, man? Like, because we get so, like, we got brothers like you, brothers like Inky. It's a lot of brothers that come out here with this health conscious thing, but a lot of us not taking to it. What like some? I don't give a hell if you can trick them. What are some of the things that we can do to bring them back?
Okay, good question. This would be my suggestion, man. Right now, what we doing right now is the most like we coming on having these type of conversations. That's
What's up?
one. We got to continue to see. If we ain't coming on here talking about booty, our people don't have what we call that our attention span for knowledge and information is short. But if we come on here talk about booty and fighting and guns and knives, then everybody will lock in. We have built up a discipline for filth and foolishness. See what me and you talking about now, right now, this here don't interest the young boys right now. So I'm gonna tell you how we do it though. We come on and continue to have conversations like this, but sometimes we gotta come on and have these conversations while we in the gym. Like you see, you be in the gym, Dre be in the gym sometimes, and then we got to come on and do them 50 push-ups under 60 seconds to show the young boys, you know, you younger than me, and you can't even do 50 push-ups under 60 seconds. I can do 100 squats under 60 seconds. You understand what I'm saying? I'm 46 years old.
Yeah. Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So, and then you ask how I do it. It's the way that I eat. And then you gotta walk in the garden with, like, for instance, grow your own. Matter of fact, I got a homeboy right now. He been following me. Now he growing his own. Like for instance, he growing basil, oregano, and peppermint, different things like that. Right? He growing them straight out the flower pot. So what I'm saying is, we got to use these platforms to talk about it more and to show and be the example more. You see what I'm saying? We got to go in there, me and you and Dre, we got to invest in us, the boxing bag. We got to go, we got to hit the bag for 3 minutes. And then we got to tell the young boy that's sitting on the corner like I used to be, you know, smoking, drinking, eating tater chips, and eating the big honey buns with the cream on them. You know what I'm saying? We got to tell him, okay, check this out, young buck. Let's go. Take him over there to the bag and let him hit the heavy bag. And like, okay, I'm gonna give you $20 if you can hit that thing for 3 minutes straight non-stop. So when he stopped, see, you know what I'm talking about? You can't do it because you ain't eating right. You can't do it because you ain't working out. You can't do it because you ain't fasting. Listen, I go run every day. I'm running a mile, 5 miles. Young boy can't do that. Not smoking and drinking. He can't do that, man. So you gotta show him. I tell him quick. Like my son, he laughed because when I took him to the gym that time, man, after the gym, he said, "Daddy, man, let me ask you something. Man, my arm about to kill me." I said, "That was light work. You young." I told him, "It ain't your age. It's what you putting in your mouth. It's what you putting in your head, and it's you exercising."
Yeah, I blame these raggedy ass parents. Now, excuse my friends on your show, Trust No. So Goldmouth, I coach football, bro. So for me, all that physical training, all that is important for me. Everything that you're saying, I most definitely encourage my young kids to do. But you know, man, come springtime, man, when we doing strength and conditioning, man, these kids, man, listen. So we coach between the ages of I coach between the ages of 5 to 15. They can't even run a lap. You know, I ask a question. I say, man, who been outside this summer? Who did a push up or who did this or who did what I told them to? The two people raised their hand. I blame these parents, man. Because when you 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, like the kids are only gonna do what they seeing in the household or what they seeing us do. So you know what I'm saying? Like you say, get out here on these corners, man. Tell them put that shit down. Tell them stop doing this. Tell them stop doing that. Yeah, like you say, I got my bad habits, but I don't do that in front of the kids. You know, and I don't let them see that because I'm constantly trying to promote them to, work out and do this and do that and do this and do that. But we got to get the support from these parents, especially, you know what I'm saying? Not just with the working out, with the school, with the learning, with everything, man. We got to get the support from these parents. And a lot of times we tend to not want to accept the fact that our generation is the generation that fucked up. Oh, I'm sorry, that messed up that previous or that generation that's coming up. These are our kids. You know, we so quick to say, man, they out here doing this and doing that. Man, no, we the reasons why they doing this and doing that. These are our kids. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying, man? I get kids dropped off to me, bro, for 2-3 hours, bro. Don't see a mother, don't see a father until it's time. Well, hell, I do see them when it's time to come pick the kids up. I'm at practice an hour and a half after waiting on kids to be picked up. It's sad, bro. It's sad.
Damn, man, I feel your pain.
It's sad.
It's a coach called me the other day. He was down here coaching New Hampstead, and he back in Augusta now, man. He just told me the same exact thing, bro. I swear to God.
I'm telling you, bro, it's sad.
Yeah.
Bro, these kids, they can't even, bro. When I say can't run a lap, bro, at you ain't listening. From 5 to 15, we coach, bro. When I say can't run a lap, and these ain't even full laps.
Right.
They can't even do it. And then they come to practice with chips and juices. And I'm like, what are you doing? And the parent, bro, I done had a woman bring her child McDonald's in the middle of a game because she told me he didn't eat breakfast this morning.
Are you serious?
I'm so serious. And, man, I knocked that shit. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Justin. Man, she got mad at me. Man, well, you can take him or you can go. He didn't want to go. He wanted to play his game. Like, bro, you know. And I'm looking at him like, bro, you know you ain't supposed to be eating this stuff, bro. I don't know. No. Now, after the game, you do whatever you want to do. But during this game, first of all, you ain't supposed to be eating like that during the game.
Right.
First of all.
So let me say this, coach. Dang, you a coach and everything, man. God dog, well, you a builder, you a coach. I like that. You got a lot of, you wear a lot of hats, brother. That's super.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me that. Yeah, I be working hard, man, trying to make it better for my city because you know we out here in Chicago, man. So it's a lot of things that don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people hear the bad stuff, man, but it's a lot of good things in my city, man. So you know I got my own little show, and I always try to highlight our city. I always put prominent people up in the background, or I try to post certain things around from our city, you know what I'm saying, to let people know that it ain't all bad. But in the light that it is kind of messed up, you know, I just try to help, you know what I'm saying, as much as possible, man. Do what I can do wherever I can do it, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I think it's time for our people to do better, get better, and achieve better. So, you know, I just try to push that.
Hey, coach, this your year right here. You just keep doing what you're doing, man. I see you becoming a millionaire. Only because at just this 2025, which you know I don't believe in this thing, but I'm just gonna entertain it for the sake of the video. 2025, this your year, coach. And listen, man, you one of the builders that build without the hammer and the nails. You doing a good job, man. So keep doing what you're doing. And I'm gonna say this. somebody gonna come and help you, coach. But the parents need to be coached too. So what I'm gonna say is this. Oh, man, them children, man, it's sad, man, for me to hear that about it, because the same thing going on here. They let the children go in there and play them games all day. They thumb strong, you know, that dress. They
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say this here too, coach. And I want you to teach when next time you got all them together, teach them one thing at a time. The next time you got boys together who run that lap or do their thing, ask them, do they know anything about vitamin D3? A lot of them can't run it because they vitamin D3 deficient, because they stay in the house all the time. They don't get enough sunlight. Their parents vitamin D3 deficient, and they don't have enough mental capacity to tell the child to go outside and get some sunlight. Because all they want them to do is just don't mess with me. Stay in that room, don't bother me.
Yep. Well.
But it make it hard for you, man. But you got a hard job, and I know you can do it. You're gonna get it done. And,
yeah, but you know, like somebody told me, man. Somebody said, "Well, shit, you should throw a party. If you throw a party and invite them, and you know what I'm saying, you got some drink or whatever, yeah, they'll come." And I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea. But see, but I don't want to. That's not the way I want to encourage my parents to or my people, period, to do what they need to do for their kids or for their community. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to have something where motherfuckers. I mean, I'm sorry, trust, where people shaking their behinds and all that just for me to push a message of, look, now I got you in this space. Look, your son needs to work on this, that, and the third. Can you do this, that, and the third? You know what I'm saying? I need you to do this. I done wrote something down. I need you to have him doing it. I shouldn't have to do that. When I hold parent meetings and we hold gatherings and I'm talking to y'all, y'all should be internalizing that then. I shouldn't have to throw a party. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it's a way of getting, it's a divisive way of getting them together, and maybe, you know what I'm saying, speaking how I want to speak, or maybe getting them to listen. I get that. And I'm not opposed to different ways, but but if I'm trying to change the narrative about how we are supposed to be, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, push it like that. But that's the way I'm gonna get their attention. Like you said, man, we was up here talking about clickbait, you know what I'm saying? If we was up here talking about the Jay-Z's and all that, we'll probably have 1,000 views, but we up here talking about community. We up here talking about herbs. We up here talking about mental health. We talking about health and things of that nature. Those type of things are not conducive and impressive to our people no more, man.
Nah, you're right.
Right. L Boogie say what up to Trust. No, he on his way.
we gotta dress it up though. We can dress it up a little. We gotta find a way to dress it up. I say this here, coach. I think that I don't know about throwing a party, but I do say invite them out and tell them refreshments on you and have somebody do some
Nah, we're gonna get Goldmouth, we're gonna get with them guys and we're gonna participate.
Okay. I almost told him I want to come out to Chicago. I've never been there.
Yeah, I ain't never been to Chicago neither.
Hey man, y'all can come. Shit, y'all can come.
Remember beer game? We talked about that last year. You supposed to put together something for the kids.
Yeah, you most definitely can come. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I was supposed to. I was trying to partner with a church to give away 50 book bags. I gave away the 50 book bags, but I just didn't do it with the church. You know what I'm saying? I just, man, I just did it on my house. You know what I'm saying? I had them line up and just gave them out like that. So that's why I didn't actually record the event. I should have, but I didn't want to, have my house and everything.
Cool. Everything ain't meant, what I'm saying, to be broadcast.
Yeah. But I wanted it to be a big event. Yeah, it was from the heart. But I wanted it to be a bigger event because I tried to involve a lot of things in the community. Even though I'm not a church goer, I don't believe in that per se. But it's still, that was a staple in the community. I did have a young lady. She just built a cafe in my community. She offered to help. I just didn't take up on her help. I could have, but I was just like, man, I was so distraught from the church. I was just like, this is one of the reasons why I don't do that. But I just gave them away out my crib. Just had, the kids randomly.
Good. The kids gonna respect that and they're gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I'm coach. Everybody, man, all the adults. That's what everybody call me coach. When I walk out the door, man, how them kids doing? Coach, you still coach? Yeah, I'm still coaching.
That's a
I got
blessing.
2 more to go.
Yeah, man. I was just talking about a coach. Like I say, man, my empress, man, she a life coach, right?
Mhm.
But when you say coach, man, y'all coach in so many areas, man. You coach on how to eat, to live. You coaching on just relationships, period. So your coaching don't just stop on the football field or basketball field.
Oh
You
no,
understand what I'm saying?
oh,
You're a
oh
coach
no.
in so many areas. So when I say coach, I'm thinking so broad. Like,
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, I foster. Well, I ain't gonna say foster, but you know, I'm a therapy to a lot of brothers. You know, like I say, you know, I'm in the Masonic order as well. You know, I give brothers call. I'm not as active as I should be, due to the fact that I do a lot of other things. But I remember it was a time, bro. You know, I was making phone calls to brothers and you know just checking in on brothers and making sure brothers was doing okay. You should have seen the lack of understanding that I got. Like man, like bro. But now you know, throughout time, of course, them brothers didn't know me. Now that they know me, man, you know, they call me, man. They get, you know, they ask me for all type of advice. Yesterday on my show, I had a brother call me. Man, the brother told me he love me, man. You know what I'm saying? He thanked he thanked Allah for he a Muslim, that's why I said Allah. He thanked Allah for you know, allowing me, excuse me, for being in his life and things of that nature. I didn't know that brother was gonna call me and talk, you know, and say that when I was on live. You know what I'm saying? But you know, so I do understand that, man. Yeah, coaching it just don't stop, man. You know, and that's when any and everybody's a coach. Anytime you run into anybody, man, and you listening, you know, and you giving a person your ears, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's a coach, you know what I'm saying, in their own way, shape, form, or fashion. You know, we got to be able to accept and understand that and know when you have to be those things in certain, you know, in certain instances, in certain circumstances. Everybody a coach, bro. So yeah, I know big ups to me, man. Big ups to everybody. You yourself as well, man. You know, trust know as well. Everybody, man. You know, we doing it, man. We doing it. We trying to make it better. Hopefully our people grab hold of this concept that we pushing.
hey, I want you to take some of the teaching, right? From the order. I want you to take the young boys and I want you to tell them, I want you to give them a door to choose. You know, your team or whoever you're dealing with. I don't care who it is. Let them choose a door too. Let them choose a red or a blue door. And when they take the choice and you separate them, then you explain to them, you know, you took the door of delusion and you took the door of reality. And then you explain to them why. And then you get them to cross the burning sands. You take that same teaching that raised you up
Mm-hmm.
and you put it on them young boys. And not only that, on mama and daddy too who coming. Man, I wish we could take a trip out there, man. I'm gonna work on that, brother. We need to
You
go
know, a
out there.
lot of people. You know, a lot of people be scared of that, man. A lot of people don't understand uh the Masonic order and things of that nature. You know, my kid, actually, my boys, I got 5 boys, man. They part of the Knights of Pythagoras and things of that nature. And I
Oh,
got
wow.
2 step boys that I got in it. So what I want to do, well, I'm not saying what I want to do. What I have done is I got my 501c3 and I started a non-for-profit to help building the youth. And so I want to create I'm going to create a rites of passage program where I'm not gonna say I funnel them into that, but you know what I'm saying, I give them that, you know, it's kind of a brief history and a brief experience about, you know what I'm saying, what that type of lifestyle or what that type of living is, and really give them the whole backstory and the backdrop about it. You know what I'm saying? And not what's on the internet or what they can pick up on a computer or type up on a computer and read. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's misunderstood. And a lot of times some of it be dead on point. But again, it's a philosophy behind everything. So yeah, most definitely. I try to do that, bro. But you like I say, it's kind of hard when a lot of people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Or they shy away from that. So but I got a way. I got a way of doing it. I didn't work out a plan. You know what I'm saying? I done worked out a plan.
Well, guess what? As we like right now, man, I'll be honest with you, bro. It takes a lot for me to hold back. Just talking to you, man, I'm excited. But I'm gonna say this here. I was telling a brother the other day that's a part of the order, right? I say,
Mhm.
once you get to 720 degrees of knowledge, he say, wait a minute, wait. He say 720 degrees of knowledge. I say, yo, I said, what you thought it was just 360? Yeah. What you mean 720 degrees of knowledge? I say, well, when you get to that degree, of 720 degrees of knowledge, right? What you dealing with now is infinity.
Yeah, he must have been a brother. He must have been a brother, a new brother, because you know that's why the Moors where they spread. That's why the Moors don't attach their fans to their tassel. You know what I'm saying? So it can swing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's another story. But yeah, because I ain't no more. But I know the science behind it. But yeah, he must have been new in the order, because you know that.
Yeah, you know, 720 degrees represent the infinity symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Once you start traveling on that journey, then you get into a new reality.
That fourth dimension.
I would like the younger children, like you said, if you got younger children, this is what they need to know, because they consider the X generation. And these children here, they move way faster. So you don't have time to tiptoe with that old stuff. You got to go ahead and bring them up, because they lose interest quick. And they'll dominate something. They'll hurt something. They'll hurt something, man. If you don't know who the enemy is right now, we're gonna continue to eat wrong and kill ourselves. So yeah, man, we gotta get these children, man. We gotta save our youth. It's mandatory. But Beer, we're gonna start coming on, man. Like I say, yeah, we're gonna do something different this year here.
Right, and with that being said, everybody throw your handles out there. We've been on this thing. Well, we got too much to talk about. We've been on this thing 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Really?
We go all night. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even know it's been that long, man.
That's what I said. When you talking business, you don't time be moving. You feel me?
Yeah, time don't exist.
But I definitely appreciate you guys for coming through, man. We got more work to do. We're gonna get out here. We're gonna put out that good information, and we're gonna let you know, just get in our community and do our part, man. That's all we could do.
Absolutely. And trust no, Beer, man, it's nice to meet you, King. I'm glad you came on. And listen, trust no, I appreciate you again, man. We need to do this more often.
We definitely gonna do it. I already spoken into existence. This year right here, 2025, I want to do more live streaming, because I do my pre-recordeds, but now I'm learning. Just like Beer Gang were hitting me, trying to tell me how to put the links in the chat. I didn't even know how to put the link in the chat, so I had to call somebody real quick, and I'm learning, but I felt good because now I know how to do it. So as I build my audience, then we get more people in, and then we just gonna shine the light, put out the information, put out the good energy.
Yep. Beer, I want Beer. Beer got to get some of this right here, man. You talking about make your beard beautiful and smell amazing. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Goldmouth, man. You got a page or something, man. I can follow you or something, man. So I could stay in tune with you.
Yeah, Carrie X Lipsy.
I'm about to put it in the chat. What is that? Your Facebook?
Yeah, that's Facebook.
Okay.
I just want you and Dre. You and Dre, y'all got to taste this CMOS, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I don't know why. A lot of people tell me, man, I should have been sold 2 or 3 million jars of this stuff.
Yeah, I'm a DM you, man, and you know what I'm saying, you most definitely demonstrate with you.
Absolutely, man. We need to lock in. I'm gonna go around the country with this stuff here, man. I got all this stuff sitting around me now.
You got a patent for it. You got if you got that recipe, go get it patented and go get it done the right way.
Y'all gotta show me how. Dre just said this to me the other day. Trust me, just told me that.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm not doing that, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Bro, you got to, because you don't want nobody, you don't want nobody taking it, man, and then you know what I'm saying, or trying to sue you for something that you done created,
Hey Dre, put that X. Oh man, you gotta put that X in the middle.
So it's Carrie X Lipsy?
Yeah. Yep. Make sure you got
most
that
definitely, man. Most definitely. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna inbox you on Facebook, man. I got a channel too, man. I'm finna get ready to shoot my show. It's called Bearded Conversation on YouTube. You can follow me on TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, or Facebook. Everything, all Bearded Conversation. I'm finna get ready to go live right now. I go live every Monday through Saturday. But Monday to Thursdays, I go live 9 to 11, 9 p.m. Central. And on Fridays, we do a music show where we have music guests come on. And then Saturdays, me and my homeboy do a late night show. He just walked in the building, you know what I'm saying? My boy. But
Yeah, your
yeah,
green screen fading out, in and
yeah,
out.
I see, yeah, the green
But we
stage
gon'
fade
we
now. Yeah.
but gang, I appreciate you for coming through, man.
Oh,
You know I love you for that, bro. I appreciate
yeah.
you. You did your
Yeah,
thing.
I was trying to jump on when Dennis was on, man.
I wasn't. See, I ain't,
Man, he ignoring me.
I ain't even knew the thing. I looked to the right and I seen like it was about 19 messages. I'm like, oh man, but you had jumped off it. That's why I called you. Like, man, jump back on. Let me get you on this thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I had walked to the stove, but yeah, man. But I appreciate you for letting me up on the screen, man. Peace and
Man, we
blessings
about to do this more often. We're gonna start scheduling this thing, man, so we can get in here,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Chop it
yeah,
up.
yeah,
Hey,
most definitely, man.
hey, next time I have all my stuff in front of me, man, where I can really go in. But I appreciate y'all, brothers, man. Thank you.
All right, we appreciate you too,
I
family.
want, listen, when I do this fast, I want y'all to do this fast with me, man.
Oh, his phone hung up. I don't know, it probably went out.
You done booted the man trust, no. Hey,
His
man, peace
phone
and
must
blessings,
I
though.
don't know, something must have happened with his phone.
Mm.
He's still on the on the little back in the little studio part.
Back chat. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So you know
Yeah.
me, I'm learning, but y'all finna jump. I'm gonna jump on y'all screen too.
Oh yeah, we finna go live in about 30 minutes. So Quay, how did you put the link in the chat? What did you have to do?
Oh, I went to edit and then copy. You know, I had already copied it. All I had to
Right.
do was paste it.
That's what I told you to do. Paste it
I
in
know I was because you were talking. I'm looking at the actual keyboard. I wasn't looking at the screen.
Yeah,
So
that's what I was talking about. You know where the comment section is right there? You gotta make sure it's highlighted and then you paste it right in there.
Yeah, I got it now though.
All right, bro. Peace, man. Peace.
Okay, bro. Salute, man.
Yes, sir, brother.
All right.
Out. I'm out.
All right, y'all. So hey, y'all got some game, y'all got some information. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. We're gonna chop it up, man. We're gonna keep this thing going for 2025. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, jump in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Let us know how we can make the show better. If y'all got some ideas, y'all want to jump, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with me. Hit me on my in the messenger or hit me on Instagram or tap in with me and we're gonna get y'all up, man. Let's talk. We're gonna do what we need to do. It's your boy Trust No. I'm out of here. Peace.